Yo, good morning everyone. I hope everyone's having a good morning. Vile! 54 months? My god, that's a long time. Thank you so much for the 54 months. Also, I am definitely saving my work. Don't worry, my work is, oh god, my hair. Please excuse me, I literally just showered. Did you know what skin is? I don't have any today. There is no skin today. I'm having to take a break from skin because I've had like a couple days of pretty rough migraines. So I have no skin right now. I know, contrary to popular belief, I actually don't have any skin right now. There's zero skin here. Don't look too close, but there's definitely no skin. I would never show skin on my Twitch. There's no skin here. No, whoops, that one slipped. No, you're fine. You can fart all over my stream. I hope you're having a good morning. Dear. Yeah, one slipped out. You're all good. No skin. Not an ounce of skin. Zay, good morning. Is it good morning? Wake up without a horn. We've had to turn the horn off for like 2 weeks. Zane. It's Zane. Zay. It's been like a rough 2 weeks because I lost my voice, so I turned off all the loud emotes so I'd stop screaming over it, and then it's just migraines. No, nothing really out of the ordinary, just normal stuff. But yeah. So we're still in the purgatory of no loud sound alerts, except for the subs, in which what am I gonna do? Change my settings? Doesn't sound like me. Dear. Also, my work is very safe. This is what we're working on today. It's falling all over the place, actually. It's not safe. Nothing is safe about it. We're making big squares. They were like this big, and now they're this big. So huge squares. But also some smaller squares. So it's a mixture of squares. A mixture of squares. There goes one. See, they're not that safe. This is our goal, is more of this. I'm gonna put more of the green on today. I figured we'd just do something a bit chiller while I'm still coming out of yesterday's migraine. Yesterday's migraine was ass. Not that any of them are fantastic, but yesterday's one in particular was ass. It set me back. I've got planning to do. I'm going to a wedding. But the migraine away horns. You're right. Okay, we'll bring back just the horns though, not the long ones. How about that? You're right. How am I gonna scare it away? Wait, where am I? Where is my stuff? Wait a minute. Where do I put things here? Where is it? I'll give you the horn. You can have the horn. You can't have the long one. You can have the horn. I won't scream over the horn. Well, I might, but not that much. Is there a way to turn off Duolingo? Label the drops. No, we're doing charity stream right now. There you go. There's the horn. A BOOBTOBER. It's BOOBTOBER. It's BOOBTOBER year 5. 5 years of BOOBTOBER. I disabled the drop. I want to see... No. Why they come back on again? Your community is unable to participate. That's what I want. Let me turn them off. Oh, maybe I can't turn them off in the middle of stream. Maybe I have to think about that after stream. Maybe I have to remember that for later. The Duolingo bird. It's never ending. I can't get rid of it. Oh dear. Astrid, good morning. Welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. Oh dear. Nope. What the hell? I'm only gonna cry. Oh, Jeff, good morning. Happy early morning. How are you doing? Welcome on in. I hope you're good. I'm all right. I'm very excited for this week. For anyone who's just popping in, I'm gonna say this at the beginning and the end of stream. I'm away for 5 days after today, so I am. My sister is getting married. I'm very excited. I'm gonna cry for 5 days straight, probably. But my sister's getting married this week. She's having a full Indian ceremony followed by a church wedding. So it is a 4-day event. And it's very exciting. However, I will be fully just gone. I am gone. I am leaving this evening and I am coming back. I'll be back around on technically Saturday, but not really Saturday. I'll probably be mostly back Sunday, which is when I'm hoping to stream again, would be next Sunday. We'll see, because there is a chance that I will be completely dead. There's a very long event. The days are long as well. We just got the is it the itinerary? The what's going on hour by hour each day, and there are definitely some days I have to do more than others, but like in general, they're quite long days. So, I mean, it's the weddings, you know, it's a wedding. The weddings are long days. I'm very excited. I'm very excited. It should be lovely. This. How are you feeling? I'm okay. I'm still a little fragile, but I'm good. This, waking up and seeing this at 4K has made me feel 10 times better for sure. They're full Indian, like Indian or Native. Like Indian, not Native American. If it was Native American, I would have said Native American, because I believe calling that Indian would be quite rude. No, Indian is in the country India. Dear, that sounds like India, yeah. Also, Skrill, good morning, welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, they're having full like two weddings back to back. We thought initially that they might be splitting them up and doing them separately and doing one and then doing the other, but it seemed like the venue was chill with them doing both there, so they were like, well, should we just do them back to back then? And so that's what we're doing, and I'm actually kind of glad they are, because it's a bit of traveling for me. It's not that close to me, so it means that we don't have to buy a hotel twice. We can just do the one and then go and have a nice few days away and stuff. And yeah, I'm really excited. I'm really excited. It should be really fun. For anyone who saw, we actually just finished a blanket a couple weeks ago, and that was meant to be a wedding gift for her. So, well, I mean, it still is a wedding gift for her, to be clear. It is her wedding gift. So yeah, no, it should be really fun. I'm really excited about it. It should be really good. But again, the reason I mention this is because I am going to be completely uncontactable for like 5 days. You will not be able to contact me. If you send me a DM, I probably won't receive it. So if there is any urgent BOOBTOBER stuff that you need to tell me, you gotta tell me before tonight, because otherwise I'm off and gone. I will be with no signal. It's not in like a good area for like signal and stuff, so I'm just going to be gone off the face of the earth for like 5 days. That being said, most stuff can be handled by the BOOBTOBER team. So I don't run BOOBTOBER on my own. I haven't for the last few years. We have a full team of people that help me run it, which is Deimos Erebus PC, Bateman Returns, File Mods, who you saw here earlier, and Unpredictable Artist. They can do 99% of the stuff when it comes to BOOBTOBER, helping people and support. So let somebody else know. I think there's only like 3 or 4 specific things that only I can do, and I put those in the announcement. So if you're in the BOOBTOBER team and you're like, what is it that only Jelly can do? Look at the announcements channel, read through that, because I put it all there. There's only like 3 things that only I can do. Anything else, the others can help with. So don't ping me, don't DM me. I won't get it. I won't be able to help you even if I do get it. So ping one of the other ones instead. They will help. I cannot sleep, so I'm here. Oh, bless you. No, have a lovely lurk. Get some good Z's at some point. I hope that your sleep comes soon and good. The Indian ones are like usually a whole week. It depends on the type of Indian wedding, because I think it depends on like if you're adding religion in and stuff like that, and the type of ceremony you have, because there's different options. Some are like within a day, some take a few days, some take a week. I think there are some really extravagant ones that have taken even longer. So it really depends. Depends on how much money and the type of ceremony that you want, and religion and all that kind of stuff. I mean, same with any wedding, I suppose. You add any kind of religion and stuff like that, it's going to be slightly different. Oh yeah, tell Dem Bateman you unpredictable. Yes. Everyone's going to be, Jelly's dead. I'll be off the face of the world for like a week, basically. Which never normally happens in BOOBTOBER, that's for sure. But, you know, for good reason. I'm very excited about it. I've been to a Desi wedding and oh my god, they're amazing. Have a great week off, thank you. I think I really will. Also, good morning, Pooji. I hope you're doing well. Read silly jelly chat, don't read. I will say, I am not, okay, it's quite funny. This has happened a few times. If you DM me with something that's in an announcement, I will just be like, hey, have you read the announcement? You're gonna get like I'm a very blunt person in DMs. I'll try and use emojis so that you can see that I'm not pissed off, because I'm not pissed off. I'm happy to redirect people if necessary, but it's gonna be blunt as hell. And if perchance you put it in the public chat, hey, how do I do this? And it's in an announcement, I will respond there and then. Have you read the announcement? It's here. It will always sound passive aggressive, but I don't mean it to. But yeah, I will always, if you haven't read, I'll just be like, have you read? Have you tried reading? Have you read this? Because it's right here. Wasn't sure if Unpredictable was able to take questions. Unpredictable was only busy yesterday. Outside of that, they've agreed to support a few people, and there's a few people I think that I have already directed to Unpredictable. So yeah, Unpredictable's good. Unpredictable. I'm not passive aggressive. I'm just blunt. I'm just very blunt. I don't have time for faffing around, so I'm like, nor do I have the word count to faff around. So you will get the most blunt response, which is just, have you read this? Read this. It's written here. Because, like, why would I put fluff on that? If you want people to be nice to you and, like, add some extra fluff and faff, ask the other BOOBTOBER staff. They're much nicer than I am. I'm very blunt. I don't mean to be rude. Disappearing for a while is nice sometimes. I agree. I think it'll be nice. I'm planning to bring some crochet with me for, like, downtime, because there is going to be some points where, like, I'll just be hanging around. And although I am quite a social person because I'm part of the bridal groom party, I kind of need to be behind the scenes for a few things. So I'm gonna bring some stuff. We have been recommended at points to, like, bring a book or something for, like, when there's like 20 minutes downtime or half an hour downtime if you just want to chill. And then, yeah, most other things, there's a few other things I still need to do, but I still need to paint my nails. I'm gonna paint shinies as well. We're gonna be matching. I don't do my nails really, so I'm like, well, can I do yours as well? Practice, and then I'll do mine. Y'all, get you a husband that lets you practice doing your nails on him first, so that then you can do your own nails. Very good. Very good, very handy. So we're doing that. I think there's a few other, like, small bits and bobs. A lot of it was steaming, which to be honest, yesterday, because I wasn't feeling that well, I felt a bit better after midday, but I wasn't feeling, like, fantastic most of the day. I just steamed stuff, and it was, like, a nice, easy job. So I just sat downstairs, like, with my steamer, like, all over everything. And so everything's nice and flat now and steamed. Yeah, I feel very accomplished with that. I wasn't gonna steam everything, but since, again, I didn't really have anything else to do, I was like, well, time to steam stuff then. Let's go, it's steaming time. And so that's what I did. We actually had to get a new steamer though, because our old steamer broke. It broke right before I started using it. I was like, yeah, thank you. You know what else is nearly broke? Our kettle. We are nearly kettleless. Very upsetting. My boyfriend only lets me paint his toenails. Yeah, I'm very lucky. My one's very patient. Husband, very patient. Very patient being. Let me kind of just do whatever I want, to be honest. Oh dear. Which is nice. A little freedom. Oh dear. Yeah, I think that's about it. I still a day out do not know what I'm doing with my hair, because I am my hair is a little short. I don't know if you noticed this. My hair's a little short. It's a little hard to make it look like it's matching everyone else. You want me to shout out a random cool person? I can do that. I can do that. Shiny's just there accepting it. Shiny is just there accepting it. Can I suggest someone? No. But, well, yes, but pop them in the Discord, because when it comes to this, it's normally people that I already know, if that makes sense. You can put it in the Discord anytime. I'm always taking streamer recommendations in the Discord 24/7. Like, whack it in live stream chat or whack them in general chat, and I will go check them out. Just because there's always the, like, obviously Astrid, you're chill, I know you relatively well, but like, if someone came in who I didn't know, they could shout out someone who was like, you know, not so cool. So yeah, that being said, there is, whenever we have this going during BOOBTOBER, there is always one person I'm going to shout out first, and that is whoever is in the pinned comment. In this case, it's Saki. So Saki, a very, very sweet bean, is fundraising with us for BOOBTOBER. Now, Saki has helped us so much over the years. So much over the years. So last year, Saki actually donated giveaways to other people's giveaways. So basically, Saki was like, I'm happy to do like commissions and stuff like that for people as giveaways, but like for people's individual campaigns. So they did it for the team campaign, but they also did it for people's individuals. So if you were someone who couldn't afford to do a giveaway or didn't have anything that you could do a giveaway on your own channel with your own like fundraiser and stuff, Saki actually donated a giveaway to you, which was really, really sweet. That was something Saki did last year. This year, Saki's been working really hard behind the scenes to organize collaborations between streamers in BOOBTOBER. A very, very sweet bean who I think has organized the most collabs. They've organized more collabs than I have during BOOBTOBER to get more streamers talking to each other and chatting and like, you know, getting people making friends and stuff like that. Just generally an incredible community bean. If you have not checked out Saki before, they are also a very talented artist and crafter. They do a lot of making and crafting style streams. They do like diamond painting. They do beautiful color palettes and arts and typography. So a really, really talented bean all around, but also in the context of like how they've been supporting BOOBTOBER and stuff like that, they've been incredibly supportive over the years, especially more behind the scenes scene stuff that you might not actually see. Again, like them donating giveaways to other streamers, like them organizing collabs and getting people talking to each other, being very active in the BOOBTOBER community and getting lots of people, again, meeting each other. Very sweet bean. If you've not checked out Saki before, definitely send them some love. Yes, 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 totally fair. Good people need shouting out. Yes, and again, this goes to anyone. If you ever have streamer recommendations, whack them in our Discord server, because I do want to meet people and like chat with more people. It's just like doing the initial like, are they chill? Cool, okay. Cool. Like so far, I haven't had a single issue with a community streamer. I'm always just that like small bit of paranoia, like, but what if? Nah, so far, every single streamer that's been recommended to me by the community has been like top notch, 10 out of 10 recommendation, or I already follow them. that it is pretty 50-50. It's weird because like, you know, you think there's so many streamers, you know, but yeah, no, there is like a 50-50. Either normally it's like they're either a chill bean and I look forward to getting to know them and following them, or I already follow them. There's Saki. Oh, it's Steve there. Steve, well, good morning. Welcome on in. Saki gets all the things done. They do. They do. Hell yeah. So if you haven't checked them out before, it's a good time. How you doing, Steve? I hope you're doing good. Good morning. Do you see big number? Do you see big number? Do you see them? Do you see these number? Oh my god, big number go up. Oh my god, and look how cool. So much fundraising for the BCRF, the Breast Cancer Research Foundation. We're only on day 6. Oh dear, everyone's doing so heckin' well. Everyone's doing so heckin' well. Literally day 6 has just started. And yeah, everyone has been fundraising at the Yazoo. We've had several people already hit their like goal on the first stream, like their main goal. Loads of people hitting milestones. Everyone's doing really, really well. I've been trying to nip around to people's streams to like get clips and hear people, and every time I hear someone talking about breast cancer, they are nailing it, spot on. Like they're keeping the tone really light and like inviting, but like being really chill and like doing really well, like passing on a lot of really good information. I've been incredibly impressed. I've been also seeing a lot of people like just hitting all goals at once and being like, which is always like a lovely vibe. So yeah, no, everyone's doing really, really well. I've already seen several stretch goals going in different streams, which has also been fantastic. Everyone's absolutely killing it. So GG's everyone who's fundraised so far. I know we still have a lot of people left to start their fundraiser, myself included. My fundraiser doesn't start until the 20th. A lot of people do start theirs later in the month, but to everyone who has been going hard this first week of October, massive GG's, doing fantastic. Also, Marty B, how you doing? It's gonna be a crochet party. We've got 2 different kinds of squares we're making. It's silly. We got these two, because I want to make, I'm doing like a tester for a cardigan to make sure that I like it, and then if I like it, I'm gonna make some for my family, but I'm gonna make one for me first, make sure that I like it and it goes together well, and then if it does, yippee. I'm just doing it like with blocks, so I'm not really following a pattern, and that's why I'm like, I probably should test it on myself first to make sure that it works. I'm super tired, just woke up after a long, a wet LARP, and yes, amazing donations. I hope your LARP was fun. Hell yeah, I hope it was really good. Already hit 2 much. You've also been killing it, and shy of 1,000. Yippee! Do we get Katsune Miku? Yes. Of course, they would not deny you Katsune Miku. We unlocked Katsune Miku within the first hour of the second stream, yeah. Oh dear, so good. Oh dear, and thank you to everyone who's been submitting clips. I really, really appreciate it. We've had a lot of really good clips submitted so far. Always down for more. Ooh, I know who that is. I know who that is. Wait a minute. I have stuff from this streamer. Coffee is a lovely streamer who is fundraising with BOOBTOBER and has fundraised with BOOBTOBER for 3 or 4 years now. I think 3 years. Very sweet bean. Me and Coffee know each other pretty well, actually. We've both raided each other quite a few times, and also I've actually received stickers and cards from from Coffee in giveaways when they were doing like their affiliate anniversary and such. Yeah, me and Coffee, we know each other. The crafting community is small. Also, because Coffee is one of the few streamers who I can wake up to seeing their streams. Like, there aren't so many crafting streamers. There's like a little collection of like Ophi coffee. Like crafting streamers that go live when I'm waking up at like 6 a.m. There's not too many that I regularly see who are doing like the same crafts that I do, because it is probably like one of the quietest times of the day in the crafting community. So yeah, anyone who streams that section, I'm like, I know them. They're the ones I wake up to. Oh dear. It was a lot of fun, but we got like super flooded. Yeah, oh god. But I'm glad it was fun though. I'm glad it was fun. I hope you have like a day or two to recover. Recover your body from all of the extra work. Also, coffee is a regular. We love coffee. I don't know why I'm awake. I landed yesterday at 4 a.m. in midnight and I'm tired. If you do need to go get some Z's, you know you're all good. If you need to go get some sleep, you get some sleep. That's how I found you both. I just wanted to support the charity goals. Oh dear, I want to spend all my money on Halloween stuff. Me, every time I go into TK Maxx. Going into the TK Maxx home section, like, yeah, I can spend all my money here. They have so much, like, little ghosty merch, and I'm just like, but what if? What if I decorated my whole stream with ghosty merch? What then? Really get into the BOOBTOBER spirit. I do not have this spare income to do this, but what if I did? What if I did? Very tempting. Very tempting. I get it. I get it. It's the most wonderful time of the year for decorating your house. Either that or like just after Halloween when things go on sale. But the problem is with Halloween being so close to Christmas, I feel like we don't really get a good sale of post-Halloween stuff because it just, all the Halloween goes off the shelves and just gets replaced with Christmas. TK Maxx is dangerous for my bank. Same. It's like, this is from TK Maxx. Like, if my fashion is not from a charity shop, which probably like 60 to 70% of my wardrobe is charity shop stuff, the other like 30% is TK Maxx. Or gifts. Gifts is also a big one. But TK Maxx is a big one. I love the clothes at TK Maxx. I love the fashion. I love the homeware. I love all of the Halloween stuff. I think it's great. Oh dear. Also have a lovely, lovely lurk, SJS. Actually, let me switch screens as well. There we go. So we can start to show you some of the stuff we're going to be working on. What I've been doing is the squares kind of come in the two parts. So you have like the flower in the middle. Why is my screen so washed out? That's so washed out. It's a really quite like cute, I guess it's a little pastel, but it's not. 2 seconds. I'm going to see if I can fix this. I'm going to fix it because that's really washed out. To me, at least. I mean, it's a little better. Not really. Not really. It's a little better. Let me just also zoom out a little bit because we are. And would love you if you would go a little higher. Okay, we do what we can. But yeah, so we're going to be making more of these. I've been making the century pieces and then we're just going to go around it in the green. I try to keep myself like kind of an easy job today because again, my brain is, it's doing its best. It's giving it a good old try, but it's struggling a little bit at the moment. So we're doing this. I found my hook. There we go. I need to, yes, yeah. Supervision at TK Maxx, me too. I always find something I like and it's like, I don't need things. I don't need them. Oh dear. Oh, the Scorpion. Then things yellow. They look, yeah, I mean, they kind of do look weird. They're not though. Very much pink. But like, yeah. Cameras, am I right? Oh dear. All right, I need to go 1, 2, 3. And then a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I realize I could just count to 8, or I could count to 3 and then 5. The Tupperware set, I said biscuits and gravy were for TK Maxx. Just look at them, saving our asses every time. They got everything we could need. Is that a dino on your arm? It's not a dinosaur, it's a duck. Although, arguably, a lot of, they say like birds and stuff are effectively dinosaurs, right? Birds are basically dinosaurs. So he is a duck. But are you wrong? I don't know. Technically, you could be correct. You could, I don't know. I do not know enough about biology, but I do remember people saying things like that birds are like effectively dinosaurs, like modern day dinosaurs. And so by that, logic, I guess a duck could be a dinosaur. A duckosaur. Yeah, a ducknosaur. Exactly. I love ducks. Hell yeah. They are modern dinos. Yeah. I definitely heard people saying stuff to that effect of like, yeah, chickens were T-Rexes as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, just teeny tiny T-Rexes. Just small little guys. So with that logic, his name is Buddy, by the way. The duck on my arm has a name, and his name is Buddy. He's Buddy the Duck. I actually got him from a charity campaign on Twitch. So a few years ago, I had a bet going with Blapple. Me and Blapple go way back on Twitch, my gosh. Me and Blapple had a bit of a bet going about how much we could fundraise for Starlight Foundation. And we both were like, well, if our campaign raises over X amount, we'll get a duck tattoo. Because that was the first year we brought in Plastic Duck Simulator. And so we were assigning people ducks constantly. And so ducks were a really big part of that event for myself, Blapple, and a lot of other people as well. And so we were all chatting ducks basically constantly. And so we're like, you know, if we hit a stupidly high amount, we'll get duck tattoos, go on. And so, and then a few other, because Val also joined in, a few other streamers also ended up joining in and putting it as like a fundraising goal. And a lot of us hit them. Which means a lot of us are getting or have already gotten duck tattoos because of that fundraising. And myself included. And yeah, I got Buddy the Duck. I got him here so that I could squish him. Like, look at him go. Squishy. I want to just, like, this arm I've basically left for stream stuff at this point because it's my most visible arm when I'm crafting. Like, when I'm doing stuff, it's the arm that you can easily see the most. I do need to get a BOOBTOBER ghosty from last year. It's just been a bit of a rough year for money and health. So, no, actually that's a terrible thing to say. No, my health has been fine. I've just needed to be on it a little bit more than usual. I'm okay. I've just been monitoring some stuff this year, which means it's pushed it back a little bit. However, I've got an artist, they've got a design. I just have to wait until I'm given the yip yup go. But there will be a little BOOBTOBER ghosty, although we're still deciding whether we put him here or here because he has to go around there. But yeah, we got him to add. He's very cute. That's Flappy. We got Buddy and Flappy. Everything's gonna need to end in an E on this arm. Like, creatures on my arm that don't end in E. Oh, no. No. Buddy, Flappy. all of those. Dear. Bunch of Australian birds look dinosaur-y. Emus, right? Emus look kind of like dinosaurs. I think it's emus I'm thinking of. They look kind of like dinosaurs. I've never seen an emu with my human eyes, though. I've only seen emus online, like on pictures of emus. But emus kind of look like dinosaurs. Oh dear. There we go. Cappy, Flappy. So Buddy and Flappy. Flappy is the BOOBTOBER ghost. Buddy is the duck. If I get another creature, it will just need to end in E. I just have to name them so that ends in E. I can rename them if necessary to keep them on theme. Meowing, good meowing. How goes it, Shifty? Oh dear. I look forward to seeing you soon. Hell yeah. I'm very excited. Dear. It's a busy week, but it's a good busy week. It's a stellar busy week. Busy week with all things that I like. Everything is busy and good. Oh dear. Hell yeah. Oh, you meant like getting a capybara? I love capybaras. So most of the time, whatever the tattoo is like semi-related to the charity event that we're running. So I'd need to have like capybaras be a part of the charity event. But like, I wouldn't be against it. There are a few tattoos that I also already just want to get. There is one tattoo that I want to get that it's the only tattoo where it's like, it personally means something to me. But like everything, well, I mean, I guess you could say the charity ones do, but the charity ones are like, you know, they're kind of just decided ones. It's a little different. And like the other ones I all want are all aesthetic. I just think they look cool and I want them on me. There is a particular artist that I really, really like as well, who I'm just like, every time they release a sheet of stuff, I'm just like, I just like all of it, actually. Just put all of it on me. So we'll see. But I got time. Once this wedding is over, there's a couple other things that I just need to sort out. I'll be honest, I think a lot of it's going to be like next year, based on like how things are gone. But like, yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. Stuff is being sorted. Oh dear. It's all moving in the right direction. We'll get there. Could also get starry. Well, starry, like as in starry side trinkets, or as in like the name. Oh dear. Yeah, I want to get a polar bear at some point, but I think polar bear will probably be not on my this arm, or it might be on my other arm, which is over here somewhere. The other arm potentially. I want to get polar bear. I want to get, but specifically like the face of the polar bear, not like the whole body. I just want face. I want to get something over this shoulder, and there's a couple of different options that I'm looking at. Just to kind of tie it into the back tattoo, I want to get like the shoulder bit done, but I'm still umming and ahhing. I think that might be one where I'm like, here are some ideas. If you could whip something together, artist, I think is really cool. I'll probably go with it. Every time someone's whipped something together for me, I've always been like, yeah, no notes. I love that. Put that on me. Oh dear. Never had any notes. Just I like it. Yes. So, but then again, I'm also like, you know, I'm quite picky. I'm like, I like this artist a lot. I think whatever they draw, I will end up liking. Just whack it over there. So I guess when I go and get Flappy, I could be like, hey, here are some ideas I have for this. What do you think? Also, because I do have a tattoo here, so I can't go over that. Well, I could, I suppose, but I'd rather not. Looking forward to meeting up. I got such a yeah, but it's such a busy week. Just the busiest October in general. What is this October, huh? I mean, for me, Octobers are normally always busy because of the BOOBTOBER stuff. But I will say, this particular October is particularly busy because it's not only BOOBTOBER, there's the 4-day wedding this week, which I'm very excited about, but you know, 4-day wedding. I have several meetups with mates planned. I also have birthday celebration stuff. Which is like not just the stream birthday stuff, but also the IRL birthday stuff. And then I also have several shows that we're gonna go see. It's just, but like it's all good stuff, I guess. It's all good stuff. I will say though, I'm starting my November in the dumps. I've got a dentist appointment like first thing in November. Very sad. Very sad. Nothing to bring you down from like the BOOBTOBER vibes, then it's like, I have to go to the dentist. I mean, it's just a routine appointment, and like, I have a really nice dentist. Like, my dentist is lovely and like very straight talking, but that's kind of what I prefer. Like very chill, but I'm also just like, every time I'm just like, am I doing a good job? Is everything okay? Get all of your subscribers that end with an E on the arm. The thing is, I do have a habit. I've noticed this more from streaming because people have pointed it out over the years. The curse of being a streamer is if you have any vocalisms or anything like that, you will have it pointed out, but I'm kind of glad that I know. I do have a habit of adding E and like cutesifying people's names, and also I say a lot more than I think I do. I can't remember who it was that originally pointed this out, but like, not like as in like, like to fill the gap, but more like, I went to go get some wool, like that kind of thing, like on the end of it. I don't know why. I'm assuming it's just like, because of, I need to go listen, like I've got an excellent opportunity this week to go listen to like my family speak and be like, is it your fault? Is it your fault that I put on the end of words? I don't know. Like an emphasis on the end of a word that's like I don't know why I put on the end, and I'm gonna guess it's my family's fault. Because I've listened to Shiny speak and Shiny doesn't do it, so it's not, otherwise I'd just blame Shiny. But Shiny doesn't do it, and Shiny has got quite a typical Welsh accent, not as strong as it used to be, that's probably my fault, but like yeah, typical strong Welsh accent, or like, no, typical Welsh accent-ish. And so I'm like, if Shiny's not doing it, it's probably not anyone in Wales, I'd have to guess. So yeah, I'm it's kind of French of you. I'm like, I don't know if there would have been that much French influence growing up though. Although I say that, well no, because I was way older at the time. Like, there is we had like neighbors who were French, but I only met them, like they only moved in like when I was like 16, and then I left home at like 18, so I only knew them for a couple of years. They were lovely. Honestly, probably some of the best neighbors I've ever had. Normally we were quite like, our neighbors were lovely, but they were very old. So like, you know, we'd go check on them every now and again, see if they were doing all right. But like, they weren't the same age as any of us. And so we were just like, you know, check on you, make sure you're doing all right. But otherwise we both get about our own lives. But no, they were a similar age. So it's like, hi, enabler, 9 months as a stream baby, bonjour. Happy BOOBTOBER! Happy BOOBTOBER! Also, thank you so much for the 9 months. Good morning, welcome on in. We're having a bit of a chill. We're still doing our model for BOOBTOBER, and I was chipping away at it on Saturday, but we're having a bit of a screen break day because my migraine it's still hitting. It's still there. So we're having a bit of a chill day with the screens, and so doing some crochet, chilling, vibing. All the good stuff instead, so that I don't make this migraine worse. Because I gotta paint nails. I gotta paint everyone's nail. Well, everyone's, mine and Shiny's, so that we can be matchy and sparkly. Oh dear. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Thing is, this might be an unpopular opinion. I like the smell of nail varnish. What do you think? What do you think? It's kind of strong, but like, actually, have I opened this one before? I have, yippee. I don't know. I like it. It's strong, it burns my nose hairs, but I kind of like it. I feel like I used to hate the smell of nail varnish, and now I'm just like, yeah, it smells good. I don't know. I think I'd get dizzy if I sat in a room of it for too long, but for like a quick sniff, it kind of smells good. I don't know, I like it. I don't like wearing nail varnish. I am not a nail varnish wearer. If you can't tell by the fact that I've had like the same nails on stream for like 5 years, I'm not really a nail varnish doer for the most part, but I like the smell of it. Smell of it's alright. But then, you know, I like the smell of petrol. I don't drive. Chill day works for me. Hell yeah. Yeah, I just figured we'd do like a little bit of crochet because I still wanted to chat with everyone, especially because I'm about to be away for 5 days. I was like, it'd be nice to still see everyone and like chat and have like a little catch up and do some crafts together. But I also don't want to like make my migraine worse. So especially because we have a lot of traveling to do later. And yeah, I wanna be well for tomorrow and the day after and the day after and even the day after that. Oh dear. So yeah, gotta be well. Gotta be well first. Yeah, it's good. It gives me a chance to work on my massive squares. Absolutely huge squares. I still need to work out as well. So the way this is going to be a cardigan for me. I love cardigans. I love cardigans. I wish I could wear cardigans all year round. I love them. But I've been asked this year maybe to, well, this is the thing. It was suggested in passing, but they were like, that's too much work. You don't need to do that. But my dad suggested that he'd be interested in having something like that homemade for him. Because I was like, I'm planning to make it for me. And he was like, oh, I'd be interested in that. But obviously, like, it's too much work. Don't worry about it kind of thing. But I would actually like to make my dad a cardigan. You know, I wouldn't be against it at all. Same with my mum as well. I'd love to make them both cardigans. We don't really do... Christmas is not a big thing in our household. Again, my family often work Christmas. Shiny's working Christmas this year. But also, like, we're not religious. We don't have any, like, young children in the family. So it's just not really, like, a big day. It's just kind of any other day. But when I can make gifts for people, I do quite like doing that. So... my goal is, I'm going to make this cardigan for myself, make sure that it works, because I'm not really following a pattern, I'm just kind of making squares, putting them together until it works. Make sure that it works, and then if it does, make them a cardigan each. But then Shiny was like, I'd like a cardigan. I'd be down. And I was like, what kind of cardigan would you like? And Shiny was like, can you do a Digimon one? And I was like, ooh. That'll be a bit difficult. So the thing that's kind of on the horizon right now is how the hell do I make granny squares that look like anything Digimon themed and then make them into a cardigan? I don't know. So that feels like a much harder level of crochet than what I'm used to, but I am down for a challenge. And I've also, you know, if it's for Shiny, it doesn't matter if it's given on Christmas Day or if it's given like June next year, it's fine. It gets to him when it gets to him. We never really give gifts on the day, we just give gifts throughout the year. Like, my birthday is in 2 weeks and I won't get a present from Shiny because Shiny already gave me something like 3 months ago. You know, silly things like that. We don't really do it on the day. It's just like, oh, you have a birthday this year. Would you like a thing? And it's like, yeah, sure, go on. And then I'll be like, oh, you have a birthday next year. Do you want a thing? Rather than sticking to a particular day. Which, to be honest, I kind of prefer. It's useful. Useful to know. But yeah. So I'm thinking, I don't know, we'll work something out. We'll work something out, but I feel like that could be kind of fun. It's hip to have squares. It is! Pixel art. Well, that's what I'm wondering, but I don't know. So I want to speak to Lovey, because Lovey was doing a method of crochet that I hadn't seen before that looked very pixel art-esque, and I'm like, I wonder if maybe that would be the way to do it, and I could turn the little Digimon heads into pixel art, or maybe someone's already done it, to be honest, and then try that. I'm not sure. I need to, again, I've got time with shinies because I'm going to make the other two first, which are a bit more straightforward. I'm thinking something with sunflowers on it for my mum. My mum's a very sunny person in general, like a very bright person, and I'm like, something that will suit her personality would probably be like a nice bright flower. So I was thinking like squares that had like a sunflower in the middle or something would be nice for her. And then for my dad, I'm just going to pick some of his favorite colors and do more of like a patchwork kind of style. Yeah. But yeah, for shiny. Whew. Whew. Me and Teacup's Xmas Gifts is sitting in the living room right now. I feel like it just gets to a point where it's like, it doesn't need to be on the day, just like when something handy is coming up. Also, Vile, at some point, I need to have a little conversation with you, and it's nothing bad, but I need to have a little chitty chat about something not bad. Sorry, the problem is, whenever I'm like, shoot, I've been meaning to DM you, it sounds like I've got something awful to say. I have nothing awful to say. But I do need to do you a little chitty chat at some point. No, don't sweat. Put that sweat back inside you right now. Retract your sweat. Nothing is wrong. I don't know. You're not in trouble, and I don't know how do you tell people that you've been meaning to DM them without them sounding like they're in trouble? You're not in trouble. No, not at all. Not at all. Oh my god. Oh my god. Retract your sweat. Put your eyes back in your head, please. Soak it back up, Vile. Oh, that's so gross. That would be a really cursed emote, like the sweat going back into the person. Reabsorbing the sweat, having like a little skin shine afterwards or something. Starting dehydrated, rehydrating, shiny skin. Like ding. Oh, that'd be gross. Yeah, no. I'm sorry, Val. I'm sorry, Val. That being said, it's your fault for sweating. I won't take blame for this. If you hadn't sweat, you wouldn't have to be sucking it back up right now. Oh god. Dear. God, Lord. No! Oh my god, Var, you're doing it on purpose at this point. You want to soak up your sweat. You want to bathe in sweat. Listen, Vile, we will not kink shame here. If you wish to bathe in sweat, you're in a safe place. You're in a safe place. You don't have to put on this facade that you're like you can just embrace it. I do stand by that we will not kink shame, but we might kink ask why. Oh dear. Wow, look at all that sweat. Look at all that sweat you could be bathing in right now. Anyone coming into stream for the first time is going to be like, what the hell is happening? Wow. Look at all that sweat you can go bathe in. Delicious, delicious sweat. Oh, so moisturizing, so hydrating. Your skin, so glistening. Oh my god. That's why I love coming into Yippee! I'm so glad. Alright, that is another round done. Hello! Hi, Rosie, how you doing? Good morning, I hope you're doing good. Oh dear, I can't really explain. I have no good explanation, but I hope you're doing well. Good morning. We're making some granny squares. Oh, look at you bathing in sweat. Hell yeah, glorious. Oh dear. I feel like it'd be really bad for your skin though. I still have the thing. I don't know. I have very sensitive skin on my face. Very, very sensitive skin on my face. And like, there have been times, right, on stream where someone has made me cry laughing, and then my face, like, especially around my eyes, gets so, like, red and puffy. My God, my body hates it. Hates my tears. Absolutely despises them. Let me just double check. So it's a single, 2 doubles, and a single for the corner. That's okay. I can remember that. A single, 2 doubles, and then a single. That's 1 single. That is, and that gives like a really nice corner. But I think it still keeps us like as a multiple of whatever number I was thinking of, which I wish I could remember, but I cannot. But old me had a plan, and I'm following that plan. There you go. And then keep single crocheting around the outside. There we are. A nice little corner. A nice little corner. Thank you! It's got mushrooms all over it, and it's from TK Maxx. And I think they're still selling it, if you want it. Oh dear. Very rarely do I ever get to say like where my clothing is from, because normally it's like, I'm so sorry it's from a charity shop, or I'm so sorry I got it secondhand. But no, this one is from TK Maxx, and I got it way earlier this year, to be honest. I actually got it in like March or something. However, I went into TK Maxx last month and I saw it that it was still there, so it probably does depend on your location, but yeah, I still saw it there, so it's been going for a minute. I have to look at the brand, because honestly, it's very soft inside. I would absolutely get another one of these. Gonna go look for it. Yeah, go hunting. Hell yeah. Go have a good fashion hunt. Oh, dear Lanka, good morning. Welcome on in. We're having a chill day today, because I'm still like a little bit like migraine hangover-ish. Save it. You are safe. You're so safe right now. Oh dear. Also, thank you for the follow. It's very kind of you. Oh dear. Thank you. But yeah, no, we're making squares because I'm still a little migraine hangover-y, and I don't want to make it worse by like staring at live 2D. As much as it is actually going very well, I on Saturday did loads more of the parameters for the color change, and I have like all the stuff for the eyes. I got most of the face done, I think. So it's going pretty good. Can we redeem a vial so they feel safe again? Val, are you feeling unsafe? Do you need like a community sweat donate? You know, here we're collecting piss. You could start collecting sweat. Together, we could have all bodily fluids. All the bodily fluids on Twitch. Every single one. Also, Starry, good morning. I hope you're doing well. Good morning, good morning. Who was it early that suggested I get Starry tattooed on my arm? Someone suggested I get you tattooed on my arm. I did say I'm mainly going to use this arm for charity events and not tattooing streamers on me, but I thought it was funny. Dear. Hell yeah. What are you making? So the plan is that I will make a cardigan out of this, just like a blocky cardigan, and then yeah, if it works, yippee. Then I can make one for my dad, but like with a slightly different square pattern, and my mum with a slightly different square pattern. I'm just using this one because this one's like nice and solid in my brain right now, so I can remember it pretty easily. But yeah, this one's a cardigan for me, and if it goes good, then you want Sloth. Good morning. Also, you're sick. Oh, I'm sorry to hear it, Star. I hope you feel better soon. Take care. I'm gonna see if I can find it. It's from TK Maxx, Sloth. Dear. 2 secs. I'll see if I find it, because you're the 3rd person now. TK Maxx mushroom sweater. Yeah, there it is. Do you want a link? Oh. There you go. Here's your linky link. Oh god, it's a long link. But there's your linky link. Wait, what other ones do they have? Can I have the brand? Ooh. They got some interesting ones. Thank you ever so much. You are so welcome. You are so welcome. I'm here to help. Delusions of Grandeur? That's a hell of a name for a sweater. Oh, it's got spiders and scorpions and stuff on it. Sick. I'm okay though. I like spiders and scorpions, but it's not what I'm currently looking for. Oh, wait, there's another one. There's a colorful mushroom one. Ooh, ooh. Ooh, I like this one too. Oh my god, they do so much good stuff. Super massive. Okay, I'll keep an eye out for them in the future. I'll keep an eye out for that. Yeah. I keep eye out for that. Maybe your haunts with a bombastic side eye with sparkly star eyes. I have no idea what the tanning would look like. I would have just assumed it would have been your face. I don't know. I'm not sure what was suggested. But no, I'm saving the arm for charity stuff, so I'm so sorry. Oh dear. I guess unless there's still a chance, I suppose. Oh dear. How difficult is it to make clothes bigger? Harder than it is to make clothes smaller. It's easier to take clothes in than it is to take clothes out. Yeah. I think the brand is super massive. Let me just double check that actually. Which always is gonna make me think of supermassive black hole. Soup. Soup. Supermassive. Do they have more sizes on their own website? Wait, do I have more of their clothes? Wait a minute. Sorry. You're gonna get very angry wait a minute. Some of this looks incredibly similar. Oh! Sorry, Wait a minute, let me just get you this website. I'm sorry, I'm just sat here like, whoa! Oh, also dolls have a lovely look. Take care of yourself. That's how I hope to get better soon. I have a stuffy nose and a cough. No! I'm sorry. Also, Fox, good morning. I hope you're doing well. Good morning. I really hope you feel better soon. I'm sorry that you're so under the weather. Oh dear. Bless you. Feel better soon. I hope you have some good crafts or something to like help distract you. Because having like a stuffy nose it's so hard to do anything when you're stuffy. Oh dear. Happy BOOBTOBER. Hell yeah. It's like the name's BOOBTOBER. How are you doing, Fox? I hope you're doing well. We're still recovering from a migraine here, so I'm taking things easy. I'm taking a bit of a screen break, not doing my live to deed as well. The migraine is still recovering, and instead we're focusing a little bit on doing some squares for hopefully what will be a granny square cardigan in the end. That's the goal. The goal is to make granny square cardigan. We'll see how it goes. I'm not following a pattern. I'm following a pattern for the squares. The squares is just the willow pattern that I used for the blanket. But I'm not following a pattern to make the cardigan. I am making it up as I go along. But with like, you know, a little bit of previous experience, hopefully it'll be okay. We'll see. I just don't really feel like following a pattern. You have those days where you're just like, I just don't wanna follow a pattern right now, you know? I have those days, and I'm having those days at the moment. Oh dear. I've also just found that one of the clothing things, which is the thing that I'm wearing, that I got from TK Maxx, is a whole brand, and I kind of like all of them, actually. Heck. Oh dear. Oh no. What do I do? To be fair, like, it's useful to have websites where, like, I like all of the clothing, because if somebody's like, oh, what can I get you for your birthday or something, I'd be like, something from here. Go for it. There's a few that I like for that. Oh dear, I think Lucy and Yak's another one where I'm like, something from this. I'll probably like it, whatever it is. I'll probably enjoy it. Or ask one of my sisters. They're a lot more fashion forward than me, and every time they've gotten me a piece of clothing, I've loved it. So if you don't know, ask one of my siblings. They'll help. Oh dear. I feel like I have a tiny paper cut on my thumb. I can't see it, but I feel like I have one there. Oh dear. We had pretty good breast cancer awareness. Oh, farmer's market. Oh, did you? Oh, fantastic. Oh, I hope that went really, really well. I hope a lot of people learnt some stuff. I hope that there was plenty of engagement and such. Hell yeah. GG's. I'm glad to hear it. Hell yeah. I need to get GG's out of my vocab. I've been GGing people in public and that's embarrassing. I told you the other day, I was on the phone with my mum and I accidentally said GG's to something that she done and she was like, oh, what? Wait, excuse me? Should not be GGing my mum. Oh dear. I need to stop saying. It's fine online. Online people know what I'm talking about, but when in public, you're like, your mum will be like, oh, you know, I fixed this bag. I'm like, oh, GG. And it's like, what do you mean GG? Oh, God. The problem is, I'll start saying things like ironically, and then now I just say it. Now I just say it. Whoopsie. I do believe in that I am cringe and I am free, but also, my poor mum does not know what the hell I am saying. I say GG all the time. Yeah, GG no re. I taught my sisters GG. Oh God, you spread it as well. Hell yeah. Oh dear. The one that I still do this one ironically. It's not become a proper part of my language yet. About 4 years ago, I started saying this. It was like basically during the lockdowns when we were like stuck in your house all the time. I started saying kek W to my husband. He hates it, and because he hates it, I kept doing it. Dear. And now, yeah, omega lol kek W. Just to piss him off a little bit. It's still ironic. I'm gonna stand by that. I'm still doing it ironically. It's not properly in my lingo yet. At least I don't think it is. I think I've still got some time before it becomes properly ingrained in me, but oh dear, Shiny be like, oh wow, this thing happened at work, omega lol. Excuse me. Oh dear. There we go. Ooh, sorry, I will have to keep an eye on my phone, just because again, day out from the wedding, make sure that everything's okay. I think that's fine, yeah. Also, Dabble, good morning! Blanket's finished. I posted it in the knitting and crochet section in the Discord. You might have to scroll up at this point, but blanket's finished, it's packed, and it's ready to go because the wedding's tomorrow. Dear. So yeah, this is a new venture. But if you want to see the finished blanket, it is in the knitting and crochet section in the Discord. You just, yeah, might have to scroll up to it. Dear Jazzy, good morning as well. Thank you for the follow. It's very kind of you. All right, next one. Next little pink flower. This is for me. This is a craft that I make for me. It's been a while since I made something for myself. Dear. And yeah, here we are. Making something for me. Also, because this is very much like the color scheme. I just love pink and green together. It's such a good color scheme. Just pink and green. It's not even a color scheme. It's just two colors. I just love it. I think they look nice together. So this will be my pink and green cardigan. The Discord, yeah, it's open to anyone. Anyone can join. It's mainly for posting arts and crafts and such like that and just sharing all that with each other, which is all kind of I want it for. Occasionally I do give stream updates though, like when I am going to be taking a bit of a break from stream like this week, so that everyone knows. Omega lol is different than omega 3. It's true, you can't get omega lol from fish, but you can get omega 3. Oh dear. And also vice versa, you're not going to get any omega 3 watching Twitch, but you might get some omega lols. Oh dear. Yes, pink and green, such a good color combo, right? And I feel like I don't see like a lot of the color combos that I enjoy on clothing, and so it's like, I'll just make it myself. Make it myself. So this will be a little cardigan. A little cardigan for me. Oh dear. Hopefully I'll be able to wear it this winter. Oh dear. Both good for your health. It's true. You are right. You gotta have some giggles. Life is all about giggles. You gotta have some giggles. Yeah, this will be a cardigan. A cardigan. Hopefully. We'll see. I'm making up the pattern as I go along again, so we'll see. Oh dear. There we go. Oh, that's a weird stitch. What did I do there? What did I do? it doesn't matter, I just won't do it again. There we go. Wow, nice. Nice. Go. Crocheting a happy potamus. A happy potamus? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Hell yeah. Very nice. Is anyone else crocheting today? I feel like Monday and crochet go pretty good together because it feels like a pretty chill craft to start the weekend. I say that though, some of people's crochet projects are like kind of wild. To me, in my head, crochet is like a nice chill craft to start the week, but then you see some of the things people make, you're like, oh, like it's fantastic, but chill? Oh, no. This one's chill. I'm very used to the pattern at this point. Also, these squares are huge, so I don't need to make as many of them. I think I need 6 big squares for the front and back, and then an extra 3 for the back, just so the back's nice and baggy, but like 3 of the small ones, like these little ones, like standard granny squares. And then I need 6 for each arm, so it turns out to be like 24 of the big square, and then some small squares. Is once again, can you tell I'm making this up as I go along? Maybe. But it's just for me. That's the nice thing about making crafts for yourself. I don't have to worry about, like, you know, if it looks perfect or anything like that, because it's just for me. As long as I had fun making it, then it was worth doing. And right now, it's honestly been a really nice, like, downtime craft. Like, on and off stream as well, it's been just a nice thing to chip away at. Like, there's quite often in the evenings, I'm still doing a lot of tech support and stuff like that for people doing BOOBTOBER. And so, like, while I'm waiting for people to get back to me or stuff, I've just been, like, making squares. And that's been really nice, to be honest. I love the look of the square. It's called Willow. Willow, like a willow tree. And there's, like, 1,000 free patterns for it on YouTube. If you want to make it, it's pretty heckin' good. Oh dear, and it's pretty quick as well. Like even though it's like a very nice delicate square, it doesn't really take me that long, and I like that. I like that. Oh, there's all the BOOBTOBER Nightbot things. Thank you, Nightbot. Thank you. This is my first time making a colourful pattern. Usually I only have one colour per part. That's so fair. I must admit, I don't enjoy changing color that much, and so like I totally get that. I'm like, just make it one color and then I don't have to worry about threading in lots of ends and changing colors and making it look neat and stuff. Dear, well, look it up. Hell yeah. I've also like whenever I do a piece, I always try and post links to like where I've got stuff from. So when I post this online, I will also post it with the link. The blanket is also posted with the links. So yeah. I also try and post stuff with the patterns, especially when they're free patterns that anyone could follow. Pretty good. It's pretty good. I want to make the Stardew cardigan, but I don't know if I have the patience. Yeah, I guess it depends. Like for me, and I think this is, everyone's different with this sort of thing, but with crochet projects, they never have like a due date most of the time. Like obviously the blanket's a bit of an out there one because that was for the wedding that's happening tomorrow. But like outside of that, I never really have due dates for my craft stuff. It's like, or like my crochet specifically. So it kind of helps with like do you have the patience to do it? It's like, well, if I'm just chipping away a little bit on the evenings when I have free time, then it doesn't really take patience per se, because it's not a project that I'm anticipating finishing anytime soon. And but that again, like, I know not everyone has that, and also not everyone's work, I guess mindset is the same with that sort of thing. So it'll be different for everyone, but for me, that's helped, because I wouldn't say that I'm often the most patient person either, but because there's no set finish date with these, it doesn't feel like it's a patient thing. It just kind of feels like it gets done when it gets done. And I like that. Until then, I can just enjoy the process of making it. Bit afraid of weaving the ends in. Yeah, I haven't woven in any of my ends. Can you see them? I'm just sitting on tons of unwoven in ends because I'm just like, yeah, I don't want to do that. That bit, and I've only got 2 colors. There's no excuse. I just don't want to. A Stardew cardigan. I had to make a cardigan and my dad a jumper. My dad's got out of hold for 2 years, but yeah, you're right. I could give it a go. Yeah. They put no pressure on the finish date. Yeah, like it's done when it's done. The main goal is to enjoy the process of making it and use, like for me, I use the crochet as like a bit of downtime, like where I still, because I can't sit still. I'm not someone who sits still. I like to be busy and doing things. And that's generally how I would relax as well. So it gives me like something to relax with that doesn't take a whole lot of brain power, but like forces a certain point of relax. And again, like doing BOOBTOBER, it's been great because whenever I'm helping someone with tech support, while I'm waiting for them to get back to me, I can just do like a bit of crochet and then they'll get back to me. I'll put my crochet down, you know, tech support, okay. Pick my crochet back up, wait for them to get to me. And that's been really good. It's just been like, I don't know, it giving me like a forced section of relaxation in the middle of tech support, which is like pretty invaluable, honestly. Like that's pretty good. Yes, someone has made a granny square cardigan with Stardew squares. Please do, because I need to make a Digimon cardigan, and like honestly, something like that might help inspire me towards how I'm gonna do this goddamn Digimon cardigan, because I don't know. I might need to speak to some people about this. I don't know how to do it. I don't know. Let me get a sip as well of some tea. Oh. I have 5 different yarns per flower. Oh. I mean, I am impressed. That's gonna look gorgeous. I'm sure it's gonna look really, really pretty. That is a lot of ends to weave in, but I bet it's gonna look stunning. Yeah. There we go. Oh, I need to pick something to crochet. Oh yeah, because you do crochet as well, Sloth. You were making clothing for, or like hats for your little sloth, right? Do you wanna help me pattern a Digimon cardigan? No, I won't. I will work something out for this. I don't know how this is gonna go. Wait, Sloth, were you a Digimon watcher? I can't remember. I can't remember if you were a Digimon fan or no. Digimon fans and merch. It's rough out here. It's rough out here if you like Digimon. Here we go. Yes! You watched a little bit. Okay. First 2 seasons were my jam. I'm so jealous. I never had a Digivice. I wanted one so badly. I did, however, have Digimon pajamas when I was younger. And they were pretty cool. And I think the Digimon pajamas is what started me on wearing pajamas as just outdoor wear. Because I was like, this is pajamas, but it's so cool that I'm just gonna wear it like a t-shirt. And that's what I did. I was like, this is, and I was only like 7 or 8 at the time, and I was like, no, I don't care that they're meant to be pajamas because Digimon is cool and I want to wear this. Oh dear. Correction, I have a Digivice. Oh, I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous. I would not do this if it was for someone else, but anything for my only godchild. Yeah. Oh, is that the one? Is that the Stardew one? Thank you, Astrid. Show me the finished one. Oh, yes. That's kind of what I need to do. I need to do that. Oh. Yeah, pixel art. Okay, but how do you do it though? That's gotta be tricky, right? That's gotta be. I must look into this more. I must look into this more off stream. I must learn their secrets. Work out how they do this. It's very cool. Did we unlock the crochet stream? So I gotta pick up a new... I gotta pick up your next thing now. I mean, winter is coming, Sloth. You could make yourself a fancy jumper or a fancy cardigan or something like that. Like, I'm using a chunky yarn right now, and I've only been working on this for like a couple weeks maybe. And like, I have all of this as squares or nearly squares. Chunky yarn goes real quick. So you could make yourself like a fancy cardigan or jumper. Make something for you. And it'd probably go like a little quicker than you think it would. I think tapestry crochet squares. Yeah, something like that. Oh dear, morning mortals. Good morning, immortal? Oh dear, how you doing? We're trying to work out, actually Grobert, you're a fan. We're trying to work out, so Shiny for Christmas has asked me for a Digimon themed cardigan. Difficult. Difficult request. I am still a relative noob when it comes to crochet, so we're trying to work out ways I can make squares that look like maybe the Digimon icons at the moment. And Astrid very kindly just linked in the Discord like a Stardew one, which has like pixel art on it, which we think is tapestry style crochet, which might be the vibe, because otherwise Digimon are really detailed. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. Oh dear. I do think the pockets should be Digivices though. Like that, I'm like, pockets would be Digivices, but everything else I'm like, I just don't know. Oh dear. I'm like doing 1 to 2 stream projects for the unlocks, but that's not a bad shout. There's a cardi I wanted to make. Let me find the video. Oh yeah, if you have a video tutorial of it, I'd love to see that as well. Hell yeah. There's a Digimon pop-up. Really? Oh, that's sick. Is that to celebrate the release of stuff? That would make sense, I suppose. That's really cool. Dang it. Wait, I might need to find that and send it to Shiny and be like, we need to go to London. It's the only place we can get any Digimon merch right now. Does he have a particular favorite? He has a few favorites that he likes. What I will say, his favorites are predominantly like mega, like they're fully evolved, like the upper ones, they're really detailed. Because I remember also thinking like, oh yeah, like maybe I could just base it off one, and if it was like a relatively simple one, we could just do it off that, but it's like, no, they're a little bit more intense and like, yeah, which is cool, I get why, but like, Nick, I saw what you were doing this morning. I saw it. It was so pretty. So pretty. Knit is also doing crochet, but Knit is doing the most gorgeous like stained glass panel squares in like with blackboard. Oh my god. So pretty. Guys, if you've not checked, if you like crochet, which I'm assuming a lot of people here do because we've been chatting crochet, if you like crochet and you've not checked out I Just Knit, you need to go check them out. What they are making right now is just mwah, chef's kiss gorgeous. Welcome on in, how was your stream? We are currently doing stuff with BOOBTOBER, although technically my donations, personal donations, don't open until the 20th, so we're more shouting out the team and their campaigns. Hell yeah. Oh dear, welcome on in. How you doing, Wicker, as well? Good morning. Thank you for the hydrate. I hope you're doing good. We've just finished, actually. Let me get a picture on screen for Knit, because Knit might like this. We just finished my first ever blanket. Photographs. Serious photographs? Me? No. However, oh no, is it mad? Whoa, it's huge! I finished my first blanket a couple weeks ago with the, yeah. So we're using the same squares, but this was all with willow squares as well. It's my first ever blanket. I made it for my sister who's getting married tomorrow, or actually over the next 4 days, but tomorrow is when it starts. Yeah, so I made her a blanket themed around her wedding colors. But it's my first blanket. It's my first one. So now I'm making something for me because I made something for someone else, then it's me, then someone else, then me. But yeah, we're doing willow squares at the moment because I've just done it for the blanket. It's like proper in my head how to do it, so I don't have to think about it too much, unlike anything else. But yeah, we went out into the woods and took a picture of it. But I think it turned out really good. Thank you. Hell yeah. Oh dear, great job, it's just the beginning, yeah. I mean, I don't think I'll make another blanket again for a minute just because it is like such a big project, but I'm gonna be making some cardigans, and I'm gonna be making some granny square cardigans for a minute. And we've just been discussing like pixel art in a granny square and like how to do that for something like Digimon themed. So we've just been having all the crochet discussions. Also, I should say, if you need to go eat, sleep, drink, self-care, do anything like that, you know the drill. If you need to go look after yourself after your stream, please do. Obviously, you're super welcome to stay. But if you do need to go, we completely understand. Dear, I'm on my 12th. Oh, one day, I've said, so I've got quite a few siblings. I won't say how many, but I've got quite a few siblings. And I will probably make a blanket for each of them, either when they get married or when they turn 30 or something, like one or the other, either for like a milestone birthday or for like a wedding day, because we'll see if they all get married. They might not. But yes, I have quite a few blankets to make in my lifetime, but I don't think there'll be any more weddings for at least like a few years. So I've got a few years before I do my next blanket. Dear. Have a great rest. No, thank you. I appreciate it. Hell yeah. Also, we should do our spiel. For anyone who's new here, hello, hi, my name is Jelly. Welcome to BOOBTOBER. BOOBTOBER is literally an event where we talk about breast cancer awareness in October, so boobs in October. We do this every year. This is our fifth year running it. Now we are currently, the team totals just over $4,000 for BCRF. If you are new here and do not know too much about breast cancer, hello, hi. I'm here to tell you some facts. For starters, anybody can get breast cancer, which means it's useful information for everybody to know. A lot of people don't realize that men get breast cancer too. A lot of people don't know that if you've had a mastectomy or top surgery that you can still get breast cancer. What it basically means is regardless of who you are, regardless of your age, you can get breast cancer, and it is useful to know the early signs and symptoms. First of all, to find out if you have any early signs and symptoms, you're going to need to do a chest check, which is a very easy thing to do. You're going to take your 3 fingers and you're going to start right under the armpit, because that's where your chest tissue starts, and you're going to go the whole way around either your breast or your pectoral muscle, going the whole way around here, and then going in upwards and downwards sweeping motions across the chest tissue, and then you do the same thing on the other side, which is starting 3 fingers under the arm, going the whole way around your chest, and then going up and downward sweeping motions across the breast tissue. You then can do the same thing lying down, which helps you get some different angles and make sure that you've checked everything. Once you've done that, you can look for what you're looking for is lumps, bumps, unusual patches of skin, any pain and largeness and swelling on one side specifically, one of your nipples inverting when it wasn't inverted before, or any unusual discharge from the nipples. And if you missed any of that, here's a handy dandy graph with lemons of the stuff that you'd be looking for. Very, very simple. Just keep a little eye out. It's best to practice is to know what's normal for you. So if you've never done a chest check, leave stream, go do a quick chest check, find out what's normal for you. That way, if anything does change, you can be your own biggest advocate and take yourself to the doctor. And for us here, that is what Breast Cancer Awareness Month is all about. It's about showing you the Discord server. Oh yeah, I'm on the wrong screen, that's why. It's about, yeah, just talking about breast cancer in a very casual way, explaining how to do a quick chest check for everyone who's watching the stream, explaining that anyone can get breast cancer, so regardless of your gender, it should be something that you are aware of and you should know what's normal for you. And yeah, sending you about your day. More educated about breast cancer, potentially. I know a lot of people in this community already know an awful lot about breast cancer because they've been with us for the last 4 years. This is their 5th year with us. Fundraising for breast cancer, they've heard all this before, but I appreciate everyone letting me do my spiel for anyone who's newer. Also, Jenny, good morning, welcome on in, I hope you're doing well. Oh dear. Earl, what's Earl? Sloth, are you okay? Oh my god, yeah, have a look. Oh dear, take it easy over there. Oh dear. Go look after yourself, have a nice look. Hell yeah. Yeah, and that's what we do. We do it every October. Again, all the money goes towards BCRF, which is the Breast Cancer Research Foundation. They are the biggest private fundraiser when it comes to, or biggest private charity when it comes to specifically breast cancer research, which is stuff like finding earlier detection. That is stuff like better treatments, quicker treatments, safer treatments, as well as hopefully one day finding a cure for breast cancer. If you would like to learn more about the BCRF, you can !BCRF. If you would like to donate to a BOOBTOBER campaign, we're currently highlighting Saki's campaign, who is a very sweet bean, who is currently fundraising. And if you are interested in joining BOOBTOBER, you can !BOOBTOBER. If you want to be, if you're a streamer and you want to do some fundraising with us this year, !BOOBTOBER gets you the link to the Discord, and you can join us. Yes. The other thing is, if you would like to learn more about the team, because we are just one person of a massive team, !team will get you the links to the team. God, we have so many links. God, there's so many. Oh dear, leave you alone. Oh, go on. I'll leave you alone. I'll leave you alone. Oh, you're a Knitted Knockers knitter? Hell yeah. I've worked with Knitted Knockers before. So for anyone who's new here, for instance, with Jenny, I'm not anymore. For 5 years, I was a post-surgery fitter, so somebody who used to fit people after they'd had any kind of chest surgery, which wasn't just breast cancer, it was also enlargement reduction and transitional surgeries. However, predominantly it was breast cancer, and we used to fit people in their initial binders, and then they're non-wired, taking them through the many stages after they've had some kind of chest surgery. And yeah, that was my job. That was my job. We were NHS trained so that we were doing all that. And Knitted Knockers was actually a charity that we used to work with quite a lot. So prosthetics are less common these days in younger people going through breast cancer. It's much more common from what we've seen that people will either have a mastectomy and not have any kind of reconstruction, or they'll have a reconstruction after treatment, or they could even have an immediate reconstruction in certain cases. So we see a lot more of that kind of stuff these days than we used to. However, a lot of people historically have gone for prosthetics, and it's quite a long waiting time. So when you have your mastectomy versus when you have your prosthetic can actually be several months, quite a long time waiting without one. And in those times, Knitted Knocker, you can go to their website, or if you're at a place which is fitting, you will often have forms you can fill in, where you can send it off, ask for a specific size, and they'll send it to you for free in the post. And that means that you have a softie in the meantime while you're waiting for your official prosthetic. And some people will take those softies and just use those forever. A lot of the time they'll find it more comfortable than a real prosthetic, which is a lot heavier. And yeah, very, very cool charity. Very cool charity. Ah, dear. There we go. I will say, depending on where you live in the UK as well, you can sign up to be a Knitted Knocker, but there is actually quite long waiting lists these days because, yeah, a lot of people have been signing up, which is great. Good. Hell yeah. I'm glad to see it. I can't wait for my vacation. I'm doing so many fun things. Yippee, star. Yippee. Oh, Jelly. I'm Jelly. Oh, no, I'm not anymore. Ah, shoot. I'm no longer Jelly. How did this happen? They can be knitted or crocheted. Yeah, what I will say is with stuff like that, if you sign up, they'll send you the specific patterns and like tell you what yarns to use and all of that. I mean, you already know that, but for anyone else who doesn't, don't worry. You're given good instruction on like how to do it. Fear not. Fear not. They're very nice. Very nice. Yeah, that is one of the things. Working as like a fitter, we got to speak to a lot of charities like Against Breast Cancer, Knitted Knockers, Copperfield, like all of these other charities, and like how like fantastic beans. We fundraise for the BCRF here specifically because BCRF is a worldwide charity, which means regardless of where you live in the world, you do benefit from the work the BCRF does because they are the leading charity when it comes to breast cancer research. But it doesn't mean that we don't love all of the other breast cancer charities that are like around and doing amazing things. This year as well, we're also highlighting Copperfield's text reminder service because, and I can grab you the link for it, but it is in the BOOBTOBER Discord as well if you want it right now. Copperfield are doing a text reminder service where if you are someone who is like, I want to be doing monthly checks, but I just can't remember, they will help you out. They will help you out. They will send you a free text reminder every month on the same day of the month to be like, hey, have you done your chest check? And yeah, if you're someone who's like, I know this is important and I know this is like what I should be doing, but I just don't remember, there you go. Let me get that for you. I've got the whole spiel, though, bear in mind, because it's like I've just copied and pasted the whole thing. Yeah. I actually was very lucky to be able to have a meeting with Copperfield between BOOBTOBERs this year to just like chat with them about some of the stuff they're doing and also share some of the stuff we've done. What I will say, for those who don't know, I actually, you know, we've got a lot of BOOBTOBER streamers here. Let me pump your egos just a little bit. Would you like a little bit of an ego pump this morning? This year, I've had several breast cancer charities, including Copperfield, reach out, and we've had discussions with them about how we run BOOBTOBER, and you streamers who have streamed with us previously have ended up becoming like inspiring these charities on how they're going to be running their charity events going forward on Twitch, which has been amazing. It's been absolutely incredible. Like, we've been able to share a lot of information with different charities, and like that's been great for us because it means we have more resources to spread with streamers, but also yeah, like we've been we showed like the BOOBTOBER highlights from last year and stuff like that of you guys fundraising, and gave that to the charities as an example of like how this kind of stuff can work on Twitch, because a lot of these charities are just getting into Twitch for the first time or just getting into live streaming and fundraising. And so yeah, if you, especially if you streamed with us last year, if you were one of the BOOBTOBER streamers from last year, 100%. I did share with them multiple years, but I know last year was a lot of what was focused on. Last year also ran really smoothly from our perspective as staff, so like yeah, I think that it's a good one to pull the inspiration from. But yeah, if you were part of last year, you've been shared. You've been shared with quite a few breast cancer charities now, and the stuff that you've done. So yeah, big thanks for that, because you've inspired other charities to also bring their fundraising online to platforms like Twitch. And again, BOOBTOBER will always be for BCRF. That is what we do it for. However, it is always lovely to see other breast cancer charities getting a foothold in the space. We love to see it. We're not competitive with each other. At the end of the day, we all want the same thing, which is what we want: better things for people going through breast cancer. We want more awareness. We want earlier detection. We want better treatments. We all want the same thing. So yeah, it's lovely. It's lovely, and we want everyone's campaigns to be successful. Oh dear, very well written and very well written patterns. They are. Oh dear. Smooch. Oh my god, that's so cool, isn't it? Yeah, after BOOBTOBER last year, yeah, we had a couple charities reach out, and then yeah, one more early this year where we got to have meetings. Well, I mean, I got to have meetings with them and discuss how we ran it, and like a lot of it was, you know, this is stuff that we do that we recommend, and a lot of it was like, here's how the streamers have taken the stuff that we've done, and here's what they've been doing, and this is, if you give people these resources, this is how they'll use them, kind of thing. Because yeah, you know, the main thing that came up a lot was like, breast cancer. Talking about breasts online can get you banned in some areas. How do we get around this? And yeah, no, and also, you know, we had charities talking more about like, oh, we want to make sure that everyone is included. We want to make sure that it's clear that it's not a women's only event and stuff like that. And it's like, yeah, that's something that we've definitely had to focus on in the past, of like including a lot of different people, because at the end of the day, anyone can get breast cancer. And yeah, it's been really, again, showing lots of different people fundraising and stuff like that. A few people have commented, they're like, it's so nice to see not just cisgender women. It's so nice to see like a range of people online fundraising. It's like, yeah, like of course, breast cancer does affect cisgender women more than any other group of people. However, it is so nice to see a lot of cis men talking about breast cancer, a lot of people in the trans and non-binary communities talking about breast cancer, and they were like, it was nice. Yeah, having all those chats with people and being like, I was so proud. I felt like a proud parent, just being like, they work so hard, they do so good. Look at all the amazing things everyone's doing. Like genuinely, like in an official meeting, just like, oh, they're so good. They do so much good stuff. Oh my god, look at all these amazing beans. Proper proud parent kind of vibes. But like, I am proud of everyone. I know for a lot of people, talking about breast cancer is going out of their comfort zone, and has been going out of their comfort zone. It's been a new thing for them and their communities. And I'm so proud when people go out of their way to do it and give it a shot and like learn a little bit more about it. I'm so impressed every year. But yeah, no, last year in particular, if you were a BOOBTOBER fundraiser last year, you have helped inspire other breast cancer charities to get on Tiltify, to get on Twitch and stuff like that. And I know because I've spoken to them about it. I've spoken to them about it, and I've shared your clips with them. Oh dear, which is really cool. Very cool, very cool. So yeah, you've not only helped raise so much money for breast cancer awareness over the years, and raise so much awareness for your communities, but you've also helped inspire other breast cancer charities to get on Twitch and to use these platforms to fundraise, which is good, which just means more awareness and more money towards breast cancer. So yeah, big ups to all of you. You should all be very, very proud of yourselves. I'm very proud. I'm very proud of everyone who joins us. Good morning, Squid. I hope you're doing good. I've just been speaking about some of the stuff that's happened behind the scenes between last BOOBTOBER and this one, which is specifically more breast cancer charities reaching out, asking how we run the event, having meetings with them, sharing like your guys' stuff. It's really nice. It's really, really nice. It's just been really nice. Oh man, it's just wholesome stuff, honestly. Wholesome stuff. Being able to share resources, me sharing resources with them sharing resources with us. Dear. I know that a really big talking point has been like, again, like getting more groups, like from people from different backgrounds doing fundraising, so that you have like a nice diverse group of fundraisers. And then also keeping within TOS has been like the two big shebangs. Oh, that makes me so happy. Yeah, it's really cool. Oh dear. I'm so happy that knitting and crochet is making a comeback. Hell yeah. I am pretty new to crochet. Like, so I'm a needlework person, I should say. Anyone who's new here, hello, hi. I'm a needlework person. I've been doing sewing, needlework, embroidery, beading, sequinning, all that kind of stuff for like pretty much the entire time that I've been on Twitch, but also for like the last 20 years. I'm a needlework. So crochet for me is like the newest craft that I've taken up, and I really, really enjoy it. I'm having a really good time with it, actually. I'm not so keen on knitting. It doesn't really vibe with me as well. I don't like the way that you hold the needles, and you can make gorgeous things knitting. It's not for me. But crochet has been like a really nice like downtime kind of activity, especially because a lot of the needlework stuff that I do ends up becoming very harsh on the fingers because you are just using a small needle on the same piece for so long that your thumbs and fingers get very bruised and beaten up and stuff. Crochet's been a wonderful like, take a break, give my hands a break, still doing something fun but having a break. Dear, I'm doing good, getting prepped for the launch of your campaign! Yippee! Oh, guys, also, sorry, 2 seconds. This is cool stuff. Good news only. I'm gonna be away for the next 5 days. Obviously, a lot of people are still gonna be fundraising and stuff like that. Let me just find you a piece of information that I think because you might get this while I'm not here, and I want people to know. I want people to know as and when it happens, because like, I think it's really hype. 2 schmeckens. Okay. Add. So, right now, if memory serves, which it should do, because we raised, yeah, okay. So, I'm gonna be rounding together a little bit here, but right now, we've raised about $45,000 for breast cancer awareness since BOOBTOBER started. So $45,000. What that means is, when this hits $9,000, or if it hits $9,000, that means you guys would have raised $50,000 for breast cancer awareness in 5 years. 50K in 5 years. That, with the pace that people are fundraising right now, that might happen while I'm away, because I'm away now until Sunday. So after today, I won't be back till Sunday. So that might happen while I'm not here. So for everyone here, if this team total reaches 9K, that's 50K in 5 years. Yeah, if it hits 9K. So I'll keep that in mind. It's good stuff. It's nothing bad. It's just, again, I might not be here when that happens to like yell about it. So now you know. When the team total this year hits 9K, that's 50K raised in 5 years. Yeah. Also, SJH, good morning. Welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. And yay for crochet. Yay. Oh, dear. Sleepy, hi, how you doing? Good morning. Welcome on in. That'll teach Jelly to miss even a day. I know. Imagine missing the 50K milestone. Wow. Isn't it? Yeah. Again, people have worked so hard over the last 5 years. I'm so incredibly proud of everyone who's fundraised with us over the last 5 years and spread so much like amazing awareness to their communities and like been vulnerable, shared personal stories. Like everyone's done so good. But yeah, I am going away to to a wedding for the next 5 days. And with the pace that you guys have been at, there is a chance you'll hit 9K while I'm away. And if that happens, I want to make sure that everyone is aware of just how big of a milestone that is. That is $50,000 raised for breast cancer awareness since the inception of an event that was never meant to be a team event. Of an event that was meant to be a 1-year thing that I did and was never meant to be with a whole team of streamers. So yeah, I'm incredibly proud of everyone. You have to yell about it late. I will. If it happens when I'm away, you bet first stream back I'm gonna be like, that is so amazing. Yeah. Actually, I probably should tell the BOOBTOBER team about that as well. Oh dear. Yeah. That's amazing. Yeah, it is. People work so hard. They've worked so hard over the year, and we are so lucky with the people that have found Boobtober and fundraised with us over the years. Whether you fundraise with us for 1 year, for 2 years, or for all 5, like however many years you fundraise with us, if you've joined us at any point, like we have been so lucky, so lucky, especially the last few years. Like the first year was like, it was never meant to be a team event and we were kind of just cobbling it all together. We didn't even have a Boobtober team that year. I still have the amount that was raised as a team, but like we didn't have an official Boobtober team on Tiltify at that point. I always have to look at the 2 different tabs because they are separated. And then the year after that was again, it was an intense year for me. I'd had like a lot of in October grief, people like losing people back to back, and so the Boobtober team really came in and like ran things that year, which was great of them because like again I was not necessarily in a place to run a whole team event. And then the year after that is when we really got into our stride for it. Yeah, and everyone really just yeah went for it and did so good. And yeah, the last couple years have been just fantastic. An absolute joy to run. Yeah. Of course we'll have tech issues. Of course Tiltify won't work sometimes. Of course PayPal will do maintenance the first day of October. But like, you know, I think the team holds everything together, and yeah, they're very cool. I love them all very much. Everyone who's fundraised with us has been really cool. And a massive thank you, yeah. Thank you for going through and making the clips. I do it when I can. I will say, I do prefer when people submit their own because those will always take priority. But like, whenever I can, I go through. I did receive a few DMs afterwards, which is why I re-clarified that I was not going to be able to go through everyone's VODs. Like, there's just no way. It's physically impossible. We have too many streamers these days that I can go through every single VOD. However, when I can, I will try to. Because I like to try and help. I try and help. I want everyone to have a really good time, so I do my best. And I'm glad you like the clips. Hell yeah. Some of them were already on your channel. I think your one, I think you had one already. Yeah. Yay for so much research funding. Yeah. Yellow at it for me. Do it. Oh, dear. Let Burp have a good burp. 60 to 50k raise. I think more than 60. It's difficult to say because, again, the first couple years weren't really documented. It's a bit of a weird one because, again, it was never meant to be a team event. So the first year, the team was cobbled together, like properly cobbled together, because it was never meant to be a team event and everyone kind of just joined my campaign, basically. So we don't have the same, like, thing to show for it because there wasn't a Tiltify team for it. And then the year after that is when we made the Tiltify team. But again, that first year was very much like inviting back people that had done it the previous year only because I was like not really there. And I mean, I was there, but I wasn't like in charge of everything that year. The rest of the Boobtober team really helped me out that year. And so we kind of just invited back a few people from the previous year and ran a smaller, more condensed event. And then after that, was when we started, it became like the Boobtober that you see it is now, where it's like, I am team lead, we have the full team that helps us out as well, which is, again, if you don't know, Bateman Returns, Deimos Erebus PC, Vile Mods, and Unpredictable Artist. And yeah, now we're full force, we're pretty good. We're pretty good. We're a well-oiled machine at this point. Dear. Yeah. What kind of tattoo is that? Buddy the Duck. He's squishy. Oh dear. These squares are very Mitsuri. I thought the same thing. Then the colors are like very similar, right? They're very cute. They're very cute. It wasn't my goal, but I'm not against it either. Not the goal, but I'm quite happy. Oh dear. Gonna try and encourage people to clip more. You did have quite a few clips. Like comparatively, you've got quite a few, and I did manage to get one of the clips, like again, without going through the VOD. Don't worry too much, but yeah. If something people can't say is that Jelly is not trying to be helpful. Oh dear. I try my best. I am very blunt. I stand by it. Like, I don't mean to come off as blunt, but I'm a very blunt person. I'm like, if I have the answer to your question, I'll just tell you the answer to your question, minimal fluff. If the answer to your question is already written down somewhere, I'll be like, it's already written down somewhere, go check it out. Especially because I tend to find that I'm more concise in writing when I am in speaking. So it's like, if I want to give you a nice concise answer, just find where I've already typed it, kind of thing. I'll show you, I can link you to it. But yeah, I'm incredibly proud. As much as I can be quite blunt and I can be quite I don't want to say harsh in my speak, a little less soft, I suppose. I'm incredibly proud of the team. I think they're amazing. I cannot shout about them enough. Yeah. I think they're really, really cool. Oh dear. How many squares do you need? 24 of this one, and I don't know how many of this one. I'm kind of making it up as I go along. There's no pattern daggone. It's another one of Jelly's just doing it as I like. However many squares that I end up making, that will be the perfect amount, I'm sure. I'm sorry. One day I will use a pattern that is like fully made so I can be like, here's a link to the pattern. It's not that day. It's not that day. You're making a blanket. I'm making a cardigan. A cardigan. I don't want to make another blanket for a while because I just finished a really big blanket project. So it's cardigan day. A totally perfect answer, since there might already be other answers question there. Yeah, like the other thing is, and like I had this conversation with like BOOBTOBER staff as well. I don't want to be direct. That's a good way of putting it. Blunt mentioned. Yeah, direct. I'm quite a direct answer. I don't want to be chasing people down for BOOBTOBER. So like for stuff like joining the team, you do have to take your own initiative a little bit. I've laid out how you can join the team, and I've sent invites to everyone with the published campaign. But if you don't, then if you don't, you know, take that initiative, there's only, I'm not going to chase you down, because I don't want to be that person that's like in your DMs like, why haven't you done this? Why have you done this? Well, there might be a perfectly good reason. But because of that, yeah, it does mean that you do have to take a bit of initiative. What I will say is we haven't really had any issues with that. Most people have been really, really, really good. Very rarely, I very rarely would have to chase anyone up anyway, because I just don't want to be that person who's incredibly direct and blunt in DMs and also chasing you down. That's terrifying. I don't want to be that person. I'll normally leave that to BOOBTOBER staff who are a bit nicer and fluffier with their words. Yeah. Oh dear. I don't mean any harm. It's just, yeah, the way that I talk. Your title doesn't say, yeah, that's fair. I probably could have put cardigan in there, but I'm just like, I kind of just want to do chill vibes. I don't mind people asking what we're making as well. It doesn't bother me. Like, if people want to know, they can fight. They can ask. I'm more than happy to answer. But because this is my last stream for a minute, because again, I'm going away for a week. So I normally stream like 4 to 5 days a week, but I won't be this week. I won't be back till Sunday. We're kind of just having a nice chill and chat kind of session. Like, I am making squares in the background, but like, we're mainly just chatting and vibing. That's kind of the vibe. I mean, it's also the vibe here in general, to be fair. Oh, yeah, Jelly is written using direct IO. There's no file buffering in between. No, yeah, basically. I will always say, if you want someone nice, like I don't think that I'm not mean in DMs, obviously. I don't want to be mean in DMs. But if you want someone who's nice, talk to like Val or Unpredictable or Bateman, like, or Dem, one of the other BOOBTOBER staff members. They will be much fluffier with you in DMs. Whereas I am more like, this is here, this is here, this is here, good luck. If you need any help with this, you need this. If you need this, this. And that's what you get, which, again, it's not everyone's cup of tea, is it? But that's fair. Some people like it. There's a Gundam pop-up. Really? Oh my god. London, see, I don't want to move to London, but London does seem to be the place to be. Also, Maximu, good morning. Welcome on in. Thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream? Typing in the wrong place, Oh dear, what did you get up to today? I hope you had a really good one. We are having a bit of a chill day today. We're taking a break from making our model just because I'm a bit migraine-ish still today. So I don't want to be staring at a screen the whole time. So we're having like a little bit of a chill vibe break from screen staring to do some crochet. Just doing some squares, doing lots of squares. Send Jenny to London. Yeah, you need the Digimon stuff and maybe some of the Gundam stuff. Extra fluff words. Yeah, the other BOOBTOBER team members will add extra fluff words. I will send you links and be like, this is here, this is here, this is here. Oh dear. Also, for anyone who's just coming in with the raid, hello, hi, my name is Jelly. I am a crafter based in the UK. We do a lot of arts and crafts here, normally needlework, but right now we are fundraising for BOOBTOBER. BOOBTOBER is an event that happens every October. This is actually the 5th year of it running, where we talk about breast cancer awareness during the month of October. October being Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Specifically, we fundraise for the BCRF, which is the Breast Cancer Research Foundation. If you would like to learn more about them, you can ! BCRF in chat, and it'll get you a link to their website. They are the biggest charity when it comes to breast cancer research worldwide, which means regardless of where you live in the world, you benefit from the work they do. And again, We will be doing this now because once again, anyone can get breast cancer, which means if you're a man, you can get breast cancer. If you've had top surgery or mastectomy, you can get breast cancer. If you're younger, you can get breast cancer. If you're older, you can get breast cancer. Anybody can get breast cancer. Every single person in the world could get breast cancer. And so it is super useful to know the early signs and symptoms and know what's normal for you. In the case of doing a chest check, it's very easy. Whack your arm in the air, take your 3 fingers, stick them under your armpit, because that's where your chest tissue starts. Go the whole way around your breast or pectoral, the whole way around there, and then in upwards and downwards sweeping motions across the chest tissue, like so. Then once you've done one side, you bring it over to the other side, take 3 fingers starting in the chest tissue under the arm, going the whole way around, and then upwards and downwards sweeping motions across the chest tissue. And what you're looking for is a lump, a bump, an unusual patch of skin, enlargement, pain and swelling on one side specifically, a sudden inversion of the nipple when it wasn't inverted before, or any unexpected discharge from the nipple. And I know I speak quite quickly, so if you missed any of that just then, fear not, here's our lemon chart, which will show you all the early signs and symptoms. And if you were to find any of these early signs and symptoms, the best thing you can do is take yourself to your local nurse, your local doctor, have somebody quickly check it for you, make sure that it's nothing dangerous. A lot of the time it won't be breast cancer, it'll actually be something else. However, on the off chance that it is breast cancer, it is always better to get it checked earlier rather than later. There you go. And now you can leave stream. Now you can go along your way, more educated about breast cancer. Off you go. Also, Max, specifically, if you need to go eat, sleep, drink, self-care, you know the vibes. Go look after yourself. Dear. Hardcore crochet stream when? You know what? Maybe we should do a hardcore crochet stream. Dear, was good. Sorry, it had to end. Oh, bless you. I hope your hip's feeling a little better soon then. Yeah, definitely. If you need to go rest or anything like that, definitely do. Do not let us keep you. Direction instructions are good though. I prefer clear. Yeah, I think I talk to other people in the way that I also prefer to be spoken to, which is like, make it really clear, lay it out with anything that I need so that with minimal fluff. But yeah, and if it's not cancer, something else that needs to be, yeah, true. It could be a cyst, which is the most common. There's lots of things you can do with cysts. Normally they'll go away on their own, but if they don't, you might need to have it surgically removed if it's in an awkward place. Other than cysts, there can be abscesses, there can be infections. Obviously, then you'd be looking at taking some course of antibiotics or maybe speaking to a surgeon. There are also conditions that can appear as those kind of symptoms, which might not be cancer, but could require more medical assistance. I'm actually one of those people that have had that. I've had 3 chest lumps in my lifetime, and none of them have been cancer, thankfully, touch wood, but they've all had to go to a doctor, and 2 of them have actually had to go to a hospital, and 1 of them have had to go to a surgeon. So I have actually had to have multiple different things done. The one that definitely sticks to mind is my HS diagnosis, where I had my first lumps for HS on my chest. Which is a little unusual, I suppose. But yeah, so when I was doing my chest check, I was like, oh, there's a lump here. At the time, it didn't hurt. It did start hurting. It did, but it didn't hurt at that time. And yeah, I ended up going to the doctor, having to be referred to a surgeon, and then getting a full diagnosis. And that is a condition that I still have to manage today. And that's been 10 years later. Yeah. Better to get it checked earlier than later, that's for sure. Also, because with things like abscesses, they can very easily go septic and stuff, and then it becomes really dangerous. You can absolutely die to sepsis. So, yeah, many things that are not breast cancer, but can still be super dangerous, make you very unwell. So yeah, if you find something unusual, go get it checked out. Also, if you're a man listening to all of this and you're like, this doesn't really involve me though, men don't really get breast cancer, maybe only every now and again, or maybe only a very specific type of men. That's not true. Any man can get breast cancer. It is more common than you think it is. In the UK, every single day another man is diagnosed with breast cancer. The other thing is, the big study that a lot of us reference during BOOBTOBER is a study done in 2019 for men's breast cancer, or breast cancer in men. And it's pretty rough actually out there. If you're a man listening and you don't know so much about breast cancer, in 2019, 25,000 men were diagnosed with breast cancer, which is not nearly as many as women, but still a lot. But the bit that's a real kicker with this is 25,000 men were diagnosed, 12,000 died. That is a ridiculously high percentage of death for a condition that is no more difficult to treat in men than it is in women. The thing is, a lot of men don't realize that they can get breast cancer, and so are not keeping that eye out for the early signs and symptoms. Even if a lot of men notice an early sign and symptom, they are much less likely to take themselves to the doctor and actually get it checked out. With breast cancer, when it's still in the breast, it's actually a very treatable cancer that you have a lot of options, there's a lot of things you can do. However, once it spreads from the breast tissue, it spreads to a lot of places where it becomes very difficult to do anything, like the bones, like the brain, like the spine, like the lymph nodes. And once it's spread to those kind of areas, unfortunately it's about managing your symptoms rather than, you know, getting better. So it is really, really important if you do notice an early sign or symptom, regardless of your gender, that you do go get it checked out. And yeah, for any men listening being like, this doesn't involve me, unfortunately it absolutely does. I think breast cancer has got a bit of a reputation as a thing that only affects women, which is just not true. And again, the percentage of death rates for men is really, really high. The other thing I will say, and we gave this advice last year as well, if you're a man who does stuff for Men's Mental Health Awareness Month, which is November, so the month after October. If you're someone who does a lot of men's mental health stuff, like on Twitch or just online in general, maybe include talking about conditions like breast cancer and the effect that it has on men. Have a little look into it. There is a lot of, it's very hard stuff to look at, but have a little look into it. Maybe include it as part of your Men's Mental Health Awareness Month, talking about men taking themselves to the doctor with conditions like breast cancer. There are whole forum sites online for men to talk to other men going through breast cancer, because so many men do not tell their close family and friends that they have breast cancer because of shame, because of feeling like there's something wrong with them, like it's, you know, that's a feminine condition, why do I have that? So if you are someone who involves yourself in a lot of men's mental health and stuff like that, and you've heard this maybe for the first time, maybe have a little look into it and include it in part of the stuff that you talk about, because you could save a lot of lives from men who might notice an early sign and symptom and not feel confident to take themselves to the doctor. Add it into there, get it in there for you, yeah. Oh dear. The specific type of man who can get breast cancer is a human. Yes, you are so right. A lot of people associate it, well, I don't have moobs, so I can't get breast cancer. It's why I've moved away from saying moobs in general. I will say chests and boobs. Boibs is also a good one. But yeah, chests, boobs, boibs. Because a lot of people think, oh, only, you know, overweight men or only men who have large moobs or anything like that will be getting breast cancer. And that's just not the case. That's just not true. You could be the fittest man in the world and still get breast cancer. It's just unfortunate. It's just the same as any other cancer. And so, yeah, you know, if that's something that you talk about anyway, maybe consider including men's breast cancer as part of your spiel. Consider including it. Oh dear, normalize it. Normalize that men get breast cancer too, and it's not your fault. It's nobody's fault. There's no shame in taking yourself to the doctor. Your friends and family would much rather see you alive. Oh dear. Yep. Also, because I can say it till the the cows come home, but sometimes it means more from someone, especially a cisgender man who has like a focus of that on their channel, of men's mental health. Yeah. Get it in there. And if you hear any of your mates talking about breast cancer, being like, oh yeah, I do that for I'd maybe, you know, raise money for my sister in case she ever gets it, or my mother, and be like, you know, you can get it too. You know, you can get it too. Oh dear, did you know? Yeah, just that little, you know, there you go, some pub quiz knowledge. There you go. Ah, dear. You know a streamer that's doing a lot of interesting boob facts? Raven. Raven's doing a lot of interesting boob facts. You go into their stream and they'll give you a random boob fact of the day, and some of them are really odd. I like ones I'd never heard of before, and it's like, dang, I didn't even know that. Ah, dear. Blapple is scary. She's got a makeup sheet, a fish hat redeem. That sounds like my ex-wife. That sounds like my ex-wife right there. Hell yeah. That's my scary lady ex-wife. Hell yeah. Also, how you doing, Ministry? We're having a chill and vibe crochet stream today, because I'm still recovering from a migraine, but I'll be honest, I think it's going pretty good. Like, look how cute these are. They're so cute. The colors help, I think, a lot. The colors are cute. Oh dear, light green, light pink, adorable. Oh dear, this is going to be a very spring-coded jumper that I'm making myself for winter. But hey, who is going to complain about a little extra spring in winter? I feel like it's cool. I also just love a colourful cardigan or jumper. I know a lot of you already know this. You've seen my winter wardrobe before. We're slowly getting into it. It's a bit warm still for most of it. Like a few sweaters I can like wear, but a lot of it's still a bit too warm. But I love my winter wardrobe. I love it, and I want to add to it. More colourful things. Hell yeah. This year has been wedding year. Literally, yeah. Honestly, JH, it's been wild. Like over here. What was it? 5 weddings this summer? Like what? What do you mean 5 weddings in one summer? Like that's wild. Oh, they've all been wonderful, by the way. I've really enjoyed them. The ones I've been to so far have been lovely. Going to another one tomorrow and then have another one next month. It's all been good. They've all been really, really good. I've really enjoyed all of them. But also, 5 weddings. Jesus. They've all been very different as well. There is like little to no overlap in them. And like, there's even with guests, like I think, no, there's no overlap with any of the guests. I'm seeing different people at all of these weddings. I guess except for me and Shiny. Me and Shiny are the overlap. But like, other than that, I've not run into the same people at any of these weddings. They are all entirely separate weddings with like completely different friendship groups, which is wild. Which is wild. Yes, all Umans have oobs, all of them. All your weddings are for family members? No. The only one that's for family is this one. The rest of them have been friends or like found family kind of vibes. It's a weird one. It's a weird one because I do have like, I have a few different families. I have, yeah, but yeah, it's a bit of a difficult one to answer without getting into the complications of a family. But yeah. Technically only one, I guess I could say only one wedding where I'm blood related to the people there. 2 that I'd say are like family, but one of them is like more found family and one of them is more blood family. Both of them incredibly valuable to me. And the rest are friends. Yes. Oh dear. So yeah, 5 completely different groups of people. No overlap, except for me. Oh dear. I got great news. I finished the shawl. Yippee! Well done, Star. That was a big shawl as well. How does it look? Are you proud of it? You like it? You like how it turned out? Also, I see you shouting me out, Blapple. How dare you? How dare you? Get shouted out back, you nerd. Oh dear. Honestly. This bean, I swear to God. It's also really hard for me to shout out Black Apple because it always makes me get the emotes. Which is not, I don't want to shout out Blapple's emotes. I want to shout out Blapple themselves. There you go. So stop trying to shout out the emote. Also, hiya. Thank you for the follows. Very kind of you. Good morning. We're having a chill kind of vibe day today. A chill vibe day. Oh dear, with some vibey crochet. Before we get back into model making, which will probably be after we get back. That's a good enough answer already, yeah. I'm really fortunate, Jay. I again, have been very, very lucky with the people that have found their way into my life over the years. That I have quite a few different groups of friends, but all really good people. And family as well. Yeah. And yeah, I know I'm lucky. I think, to be honest, I've felt luckier and luckier as the years go on. I've met a lot of good people through Twitch as well, which is also, I've been very lucky. People like Blapple and stuff like that. Yeah. Which has been lovely. Really, really nice. I've cried at every wedding I've been to, by the way, so far. I'm on a... There's no way as well, I will say. I will be in tears probably for this wedding, for all 4 days of it probably. There's no way I'm not crying at this one. But I have cried at every single wedding I've been to so far. They've all been really nice. I don't know what to say. They're all lovely and they're all really good friends or really close family. I'm very close to specifically the bridal party or the groom's party in every single wedding. Actually, I think in all of them both. That it's just I'm just really happy for you. Oh dear. Not sobbing. Not sobbing, I will say, but tears going down face. Thing is, I don't really wear makeup, so it's fine. I can cry to my heart's content. Oh dear. Also, Laura, good morning. I'm taking a break from crochet to do some beadwork. Hell yeah. Enjoy your beadwork. I love, we're taking breaks from different crafts to do other crafts. I'm also taking a break from rigging to do some crochet. Yeah. Official wedding cry I am. Blapple said, how dare you shout it out at the same time. Yeah, literally. That's us just yelling at each other. I don't always cry at weddings, but honestly, when there's a point where I'm just smiling because of how perfect the day feels, yeah. That was, so oh god. The first wedding of the year, which was much earlier, I think it was that back in July? August? It was early, I think it was July, right? The first wedding of the year, I got through the ceremony and I had like a tear in my eye. It was a very nice ceremony and it was really sweet and the vows were lovely and I had a tear in my eye, but I was like, oh, I held it together pretty good there. I think the thing is we were all very sandwiched in, so I was like, okay, you know, I'm less likely to cry massively when I'm like very aware of the people around me. So I had like a little tear, but like nothing that dramatic, and I was like, wow, I'm doing pretty good. Look at this holding it together. Look at this holding it together. And then it got to like the bride and groom speech at the, well, and all the groomsmen speeches at the wedding day, at like the meal, and oh my god, the thing that got me was in the groom speech, he did really well. He did really good. It's probably one of the best groom speeches I've ever seen. Like, he smashed it. At the groom speech, he started doing this, like talking about this one thing and stuff like that, and you could see the bride just be like lose it. Like she was got like tears rolling down her cheeks. Like it was so lovely, like really joyful tears, to be clear, but like they were just so happy. And like watching her break, everyone the entire table were just like, oh, for God's sake, I've held it together so well. Like we were all just like, oh God. Because it's just like one of those couples where it's just like, they're really sweet, they're really, really lovely, they're just a very genuine, nice person. Like there's, what you see is exactly what you get with both of them. There's no layers. They are just really nice community people, and like watching them have that happiness and then watching her break down was just like, oh, here we go. Me and Shiny were just both there like, oh God. Oh dear, it's too good. It's too lovely. Luckily that wedding did have like a few breaks in it, because like everyone needed to like pull themselves back together again every time. But it was really sweet. I'm glad it wasn't just me though. Like everyone at the table cried. It wasn't just me. So I feel better when it's not just me. The entire table cried and it was lovely. It was really, really lovely. Twitch still tries to keep me at 20. No, JH. Or my connect. It could be because of all the server stuff, right? Because of them deleting a lot of servers. Also, Connie, good morning. And you're good morning. I hope we're both doing well. We're talking about crying at weddings again, because I'm going to another wedding. I'm away for the next 5 days because I'm at a wedding, a very long wedding, a 4-day wedding, where I'm expecting to cry a lot, to be honest. I'm crying nearly thinking about it. It's just gonna be really nice. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Wow. Yeah. I'm very lucky. All the people that I know getting married this year are people that I'm very close to, and have known for like a very long time. So I'm not like a +1 or like an extra or anything like that. They're all people that I'm very close to, and so just seeing them being so happy is like, especially when you're like, these people deserve happiness. The one that I went to last month as well was such a tonal whiplash in the best possible way. So like, I will not say too much because I don't want to say too much about people's weddings, because it's like, you know, it's their private event and stuff like that. But the speeches made me cry. The speeches were really lovely. That's normally what gets me. Normally it's the vows. When brides and grooms, which all of them have so far, have written their own vows, hearing them say the things that they appreciate so much about the other and what they're looking forward to and their life goals and stuff like that, and just like having that conversation between them, that's often what makes me cry. It's the vows normally. And once again, the vows did make me cry. They was really nice. They're both really good friends. One friend that I'd had for a really long time as well. So seeing them be happy was really, really lovely. And then they started playing the music for signing the papers, and the music was like battle music. And it was so funny because I was still like teared up from the vows, and then it was like battle music. Which, I'll be honest, I think was perfect. I think it was perfect. I think it suited everything fine. And it meant that I could like pull myself together quickly as well, which I kind of liked. But oh my god, when people write their own vows, man. When people write their own vows! Oh. It could be a server thing, but it's not the local Cloudflare server that hosts the streaming that fails, it's their API. Yes, yeah, it's the Twitch, because Twitch deleted loads of its servers. So now it's sending you further afield, depending on where you live. So yeah, it's not on your end, on Twitch's end. Oh dear. Love the fight. Yeah, love that fight. Yeah, it was great. It was wonderful. But I needed that. I needed that to like help me make sure that I didn't keep... yeah. I love love. I love seeing my friends and family happy and in love and with their people, and it brings me great joy. I know. Heckin' such an unpopular opinion. Oh my god. Loving love in the crafting community? Wow. I'm out there. I'm out there. Putting unpopular opinion. No, I'm being very sarcastic. I think there's a lot of love in the crafting community. I mean, a lot of us are making gifts for like our families and friends and stuff like that pretty often with our crafts. There's a lot of love in the crafting community. Dude, that's for sure. It wasn't that one, but that would have been great. Paperwork can be a fight, yeah. Hopefully not a fight between the ones getting wed though. No, I don't think so. Oh dear. Only comes in divorce papers usually, yeah. I've never been to a divorce party, not yet. I'd be down. Oh wait, have I? No, I have been to a divorce party. I lied. I've been to one divorce party. Oh dear. Listen, sometimes it can be it sounds like it's a horrible thing, but sometimes divorce can be a very freeing thing for both parties. Sometimes things just don't work out, and that's okay. I think as long as both parties get out of it and then can enjoy the rest of their lives, good. I've been to one divorce party. Just one. Where am I? Oh, I've lost myself again. Is it here? Yeah, there it is. Oh, lost myself. It's very embarrassing. This keeps happening. I keep losing myself. I think it's there. I might need to put something in that because I'm gonna lose that. There's no way. There's no way I don't lose that. Do I have any spare thread? Yes. Take all my spare thread out of my thread bin. There we go. And just put it in there because I'm gonna lose that. I guarantee I am not going to remember that that is there, and that will embarrass me later. So let me just. There you go. Do a little. There you go. Cool. Dear. Good. People being in happy, loving relationships couldn't be me. How you doing, Jason? I hope you're doing all right. Good morning. I'm going away for 5 days to a 4-day wedding. Hell yeah. Divorce can be a blessing for sure, and there are people that have divorces amicably. Yeah, I think that's an ideal situation. Like, you know, both parties being like, this isn't working. You know, we both want different things. The people we were when we got married are not the people we are now, and yeah, I think it can be very amicable and understandable and chill and such. Yeah, for sure. It doesn't have to be a horrible thing. It's just a different stage in life with more paperwork and paying things, but you know. Oh, I'm okay. Took a mental health break from work, so I'm just chilling out. Good. My work get mental health break days. That's so good, honestly, and I'm so glad. Good. Good on you for taking it. Good on your work for supplying it. And I hope that I hope it goes good for you. If you're doing some crafts or anything like that, I hope the crafts are going well. Hell yeah. And CJ! I'm here gushing about love again. Can you believe it? Could you believe it? In this channel, gushing about love. Whoa. It's more likely than you think. Oh dear. I'm just getting in wedding mood. I'm getting in wedding mood for for celebrating. Oh dear. And then after stream, I'm painting mine and Shiny's nails so we can be matchy and sparkly. Then I'm gonna sniff I just think nail varnish smells really nice. I'm gonna smell the nail varnish, but from a distance that's safe. And yeah. You can just notify them taking one, there's no questions asked. That's like, honestly, how it should be. Human beings are not robots, you know? We have days where it's like, things pile up and you just need a day where it's like, hey, I just need a day where I can like, look after myself and chill and like, tackle some stuff that's going on. And like, I feel like that should be the future we're hoping for, right? The future we're working towards is, you know, we're probably going to be working. Most of us are going to have to work to earn living and yada, 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 yada. But like, if work can be as accommodating as possible so that people don't have to hate it and like, don't have to feel trapped or anything like that, that's what yeah. I hope that that's a thing that everyone one day can have. And more than that, obviously, but like, yeah, I feel like that's a future worth fighting for. Yeah. Finishing my cross stitch, nice! I'm making my friend a birthday video and using the song Neverending Story but plays the lyrics of Neverending Butt Stuff as a dragonfly. Hell yeah. It's a 40th birthday, so I have to do a cinematic. You're so right. You're so right. Hell yeah. Dear Emily, good morning. 'Tis adulting day. I hope the adulting is going good, or as good as it can be. Hell yeah. I just notified them, yes. Yeah, like that would be... one day. I'm a believer in everyone having that. That would be fantastic. That... Yeah, one day. I do think in some ways things are getting... It's difficult, right? Because I'm like, some ways things get better and some ways things get worse. But I feel like it has become less taboo to talk about mental health. I'm seeing as well, like, again, talking about men's mental health, like I've been seeing more men talking about mental health and having those conversations as well recently in more recent years, especially post-pandemic. So that's been pretty good. It would be nice to see more workplaces also echoing those sentiments, but it's a work in progress, I suppose. Things do not change overnight. It's good to see so many people putting in the hard work to make things better for everyone. Yeah. 'Tis going and that's something. Hell yeah. That would be ideal. Only worry is the Monday hangover vacations they fear they'll get. Well, people will always say stuff like that because, like, okay, so that's one JH that I have heard. Oh, you know, you're talking to someone who's had that accused of them thousands of times because I've got migraines. Because migraines has always been the reason I've had to take off work. It's like, Jelly, are you sure you're just not drinking? Jelly, did you go out last night? You know, that's not a reason to take a day off work. Are you sure you're not just hungover? It's like, no, I've been through that. I've been through people accusing me of that. Would you believe it doesn't happen nearly as often as employers would want you to think? Most of the time when people say that they're sick, it's because they're sick. Or if people need a mental health day, it's because they need a mental health day. Yeah. Like most of the time, people are actually pretty good. Like, of course there might be people that will try and take advantage of the situation. There's normally pretty easy ways you can get around that. Like, for instance, if someone suffers with migraines, get them like you know, if I get a diagnosis that I have migraines, there you go. I've got that from the doctor. I can give that to you. And then if I say that I'm having a migraine, you have no reason not to believe me. Yeah. And then, yeah, if you're having mental health stuff, getting a note from the doctor to be like, yeah, so-and-so is going through mental health stuff, you have no reason to not believe them. There's things in place which basically mean that it's much harder to lie about that sort of thing. It's not like something you could easily just do on the day. But yeah, I still used to get quizzed so often. Like, I would literally be in work, like having to rush to toilet, throw up, and like dying, and like not being able to read my screen and stuff because I had such a bad migraine. And they'd be like, but is it that bad, Jelly? But Jelly, is it that bad? And it's like, I don't know, you want me to vomit on you? Do you want to go? Oh dear, this bad boy can fit so much vomit in them. Ah dear. The amount of times I was like, if one more person asks, I will fully commit. Some poor person is gonna get covered in vomit because you won't let me go take a break to go be ill. If one more person questions me, I'll do it. Oh dear, I never did though. I never did. I did get to the point where I was very ill at work multiple times, but like I always, it's so hard because you're in pain, you feel sick, and you just want to be like, shut up, stop saying it. But also it's like, I'm trying to be a good person and like not yell at people and such. Like, I know I'm in pain and I'm probably more grumpy than the average person, but also if you could stop quizzing me for 2 seconds and let me go be ill. Ah! My gosh. Frustrating, yeah. Generally, like, it's pretty good. Again, you might get people, but then the thing is, you'll get people bunking for stuff like hangovers regardless. They'll just say, hey, I can't come in, I've got food poisoning. They'll have a hangover, but you don't know. Giving people mental health days doesn't mean that more people are likely to bunk work, because like, people could do that anyway. It's easy enough. Just say you have food poisoning, and then you know, yeah. People probably aren't going to use the mental health days for that. Honestly, especially the younger generation, which I feel like has been pretty on it with stuff like that. Of course, not everyone. You can never speak for everyone. There are some bad people out there, but in general. They also, Mal, sorry, you probably came in at a weird point. How you doing? Good morning. Makes sense. Headache is such a hangover symptom. Yeah, but it's like obviously a migraine's a lot more than just a headache. And oh, people. Go over and understand no depression. They super understand. And I work so hard as well. Hell yeah. You probably have a good rep. Yeah. Probably also depends on what the area the company works in, physical labor versus office work. I've worked in both. I've done stock. I've also done, obviously, fittings. And I've also done phones, complaints. I've done 3. So I would say those, for like minimum wage, I think the only one I haven't done is like food service. I've never done any kind of food service. But I've done stock. I've done working, you know, at a shop. And I've also done phone. So I've done those 3. I should have vomited on them. I was so tempted. So many times I was so tempted. Also, thank you for the hydrate. Also, you would like to do a stretch? We can do a stretch. And yeah, if you treat workers with respect, they're a lot less likely to misuse the system. Yeah, before quitting my job at the popular furniture store, I legit rang up saying, I'm not coming into work today as I don't want to. So fair. I have like 6 weeks of sick leave at my current job and I'll only call in when I actually can't get out of bed. Yeah, like I obviously did have to take more sick leave than the average person because of my migraines. But the thing is, I didn't have to take full days. Like a lot of the time, I'm actually really good in the mornings. Even like days like today where I have like the leftover of a migraine, I'm actually pretty good. The problem is, it will probably get worse as the day goes on. At some point, I will not be able to work anymore. And there are like ways I can get around that in a general workplace, which is basically like only put me on morning shifts and I'll be okay. But a lot of people don't want to do that. And then also I can, like for instance, on a worse day, I might get unwell at like midday, right? For instance, on a good day, I might get ill at like 8 PM. I do still have migraines most days, but like it does vary when in the day they start. And on a day like, okay, maybe today it will get to midday and I'll have to go take a break. So I'll have to end there, right? So maybe I do like a 3-hour shift. But if you let me make up the hours, like tomorrow, I could do a couple of extra hours then instead. And like, basically I just need a job that's a little bit flexible and then it's fine. But you don't always get the benefit with that sort of thing, which is why I've been very lucky with Twitch and making art for people and stuff like that, because it's given me an opportunity to earn income without having to worry about that, because it is tricky and migraines are so stigmatized anyway that people just think you're making it up. And it's like, you do tell someone you have a migraine nearly every day, most people do not believe you. There have been people in my life that have had to actually live with me for like a week to see, oh no, I do. I do get them like every day. It just varies. I'm also trying to be polite for the most part, even like I know it's really rough when you're in pain. I always really put in a lot of effort to try and still be polite when I can still speak. My migraines do often get to a place where I can't speak, but when I can still speak, I try my best to be polite about stuff and not yell and not get angry and not get upset, because it's hard. It's a difficult one, but I really don't want to take it out on the people around me. But yeah, I think sometimes that leads to people thinking it's not as bad as it is, and it's like, oh no, it's pretty bad. Chronic migraines is a rough one. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? The funniest excuse I've heard when someone came in the morning, they did not show up, and we started calling, they got a hold of them, and then after a bit, they'd been partying the night before and accidentally dropped their phone in the wine glass. We're just like, you probably should have just lied. Oh no. There's so much that it's just X going around. Yeah, and it's like, it's tricky. It's tricky to explain. I really wish I don't want this to come across as mean, but I really wish in some ways there was a machine that could help you emulate symptoms in someone who doesn't have them. Kind of like, you know, you have like the period machines where people can emulate what it's like having a period for people that don't get periods, so that you can like experience what it's actually like. If there was a way where you could transfer someone's pain and like mimic it in another person, so you could, and like the symptoms that come along with it as well, I feel like it'd be much easier for people to like empathize, I suppose, with why it becomes difficult. But obviously that's not a machine that exists. The one thing with migraines that I will say is a lucky one. They're relatively common. A lot of people have had one migraine in their life. Not necessarily like regular migraines, but a lot of people have had one migraine. And so in some ways, it does make it a little easier, because I can be like, well, do you remember when you had that one migraine? I've had that every single day of my life for the last 10 years. there you go. And if you think that's incredibly difficult to live with, you're right. That's why, you know, for me, I ended up getting classed as disabled pretty early into my diagnosis. And I have now, again, it's a label that I feel more comfortable with these days. Definitely didn't feel comfortable with it for the first few years. It took me a while. I've had a very toxic, a lot of very toxic self-impression stuff of how I see myself and such. So it's taken me a little bit while to get used to it, but these days I'm absolutely fine with it. Like at the end of the day, yeah, I am regularly disabled by my migraines, and chronic migraines are a disability for a lot of people. And I do not feel shame about that anymore. Oh dear. It was a journey. We're still in the journey. We're getting there. And a few people leave due to MH stuff before and then realise that they introduced MH data before I worked there. So, or mental health, sorry. Some of them they realise they introduced mental health before. One day, we're glad they have it in place. I'm glad too. Also, thank you for Horn. I can't believe there's no government financial support for chronic migraines. It's wild. Well, you can't do anything. It's a disability medically, not a disability benefit or financially. It's an interesting one. One of those. There's a lot of conditions fall into this category where basically, if you get diagnosed with it, it will be on your record as like basically a disability, whether you like it or not, which is kind of what happened to me. You get over a certain amount of migraines a month. I think it is basically chronic migraines, which means it affects you more than half the month. And on your paperwork, it will put you down as having a disability, which is chronic migraines. Whether you identify with that label or not is entirely up to you. You do not have to, I'm a big believer of, you do not have to attach any label to yourself that you do not feel comfortable with. I know myself and a lot of people going through chronic migraine do not necessarily feel comfortable calling themselves disabled, especially early on, because of social stigma around disability, a lot of negative self-emotions, not saying that very well, but you get the vibe, self-image stuff and, you know, worry about family and perception and stuff like that. I mean, at the end of the day, disability is not a dirty word, but a lot of us are grown up in a way feeling like it is, and when it's suddenly attached to you, you don't want a dirty word attached to you. And it's like, again, it's all stigma, it's not real, it's stuff that society has made you feel about something that it shouldn't be the case, but it doesn't mean it's always the easiest to jump past and get through. But yeah, I'm 10 years in at this point, so I'm fine with it. It just took me a minute. But again, yeah, it's one of those. But yeah, regardless of that being the case, trying to get on any kind of benefit specifically for chronic migraine is very hard. And I think that I'm a really good example of that in many ways, because my chronic migraine is caused by brain injury. So I have scans which show brain damage from at least one traumatic head injury, likely repetitive traumatic head injuries. And so I have like all of that. A lot of people with chronic migraine will never have a reason that they have it. There'll never be a reason. They'll never find anything wrong. They just have chronic migraine, which sucks because it's very hard then, because in many ways I've had it lucky in that way that I can be like, this is the reason, these are the triggers, bam, ba-dum, bam, boom, done, you know? Because it's given me a lot of, you kind of, when you get a diagnosis like that, you go through like a grieving period of like, these are the things I'm going to lose because of this diagnosis, yada, 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 yada. Having like a really solid, like, this is why, it gives you then that space to grieve it, because as soon as I found out that the reason that I likely had chronic migraine was entirely uncurable, there was nothing I could do about it. Brain damage is brain damage. Once you have it, you have it. It meant that I could go through a grieving period right then and there, because I was like, well, there's nothing I can do then. There is nothing I can do. Whereas a lot of people will never be able to get given that time where they can grieve and will just have it a lot. Because there'll never be like a specific reason that is the reason that they have it. So it's very hard to then be like, let me let go of those things, because you don't know. You're constantly left in limbo. So in many ways, I've been very lucky with that, in that we've been able to attach it to something very early on as well. I had a CT scan and a MRI at the same time as I got diagnosed effectively. So instantly. So I managed to have that grieving period pretty early on, whereas a lot of people, they don't get that. So I've also had the advantage of that as far as like accepting new labels and stuff like that. I had very early on, and not everyone has that. So yeah, it's tricky, because I would never consider myself lucky for having chronic migraines nor brain damage, because neither of these are fun. And they are lifelong things that I will now live with for the rest of my life, and do limit me on a lot of the things that I can do. I try and get through as many as I can, obviously. There's still a lot of stuff that I can do. I still feel very capable in the stuff that I do, and I'll be clear, very happy. Like, this last year, I would quite confidently say is the happiest year of my life so far, the last year has been. Unless anything dramatic happens, which touch wood, it does not, I think this will quite confidently go down as probably the happiest year of my life, and I've had that with chronic migraines. So yeah, it definitely is very possible to live very happy, fulfilling, good life. But it's not like it's not hard at points. It's not like there's been a lot of years of working up and having the support system and the stuff in the house that I need to give myself that life. But yeah, I would very confidently say this has been so far the happiest year of my life so far. A lot of different contributing factors to that. Massively the people that have found their way into my life, my friends and family. The stuff that I do on stream and my stream becoming my job has also been a huge positive impact on me. I'm so much more confident and happy as I'm presenting as a person now. My connections with people have been really good. I'm just, yeah, and again, the migraines haven't changed, but I feel like my life circumstances are in a point where it's when I'm in the worst of it, there's always something to look forward to, you know? So it doesn't get that bad. Sorry, I get a bit gruff talking about stuff like this, kind of feelings. Feelings in my Twitch stream? I think not. Waddles in, Captain! How you doing? Good morning, welcome on in. Knowing things helps sometimes. It does, I love that. I love the jumper. Do you want a link to it, Squid? Nope, that's not the link to it. You can have that as well. That's not what I wanted. Like, Squid, do you want a link? That doesn't make any sense. No, that's not the link that I thought that I had. 2 seconds. 2 seconds. 2 seconds. I find it. Where the hell is it? Here it is. Supermassive shop. It's in this shop. This is the shop that it's in. This is a boob jump scare. It's in this shop. I can find it, but that's the link to, like, the shop. Where's the top? It's in here. There it is. There it is. There it is. This is the exact one. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that jumper. So cool. So cool. Wait a minute. No, it's not. That's not the same one. Ignore that link. That's not the same one. That's a different mushroom top. There's more than one, and they're very similar. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Where's the one I had earlier? There's a very similar mushroom shirt, but not quite the same. Oh, for God's sakes. I don't know if they're still selling the exact same one. It was a huge, that's the TK Maxx one. Yeah, because they sell through TK Maxx. So maybe they have a slightly different design in TK Maxx than they have in their own personal shop. I still stand by sharing the personal shop though, because they got some cool stuff in there. They got some cool stuff. You should still see it, but it's maybe... Ooh. Now I'm just shopping now. I'll see if I find the actual one. I'm just scrolling through it. Also, I'm like, they've got a lot of clothing. Maybe this would have been quicker. Maybe I should go through specifically sweaters. 2 seconds. I would like a sweater. Oh, how do I... Button down tees and tanks, outerwear? Is sweaters outerwear? Oh, it is. Oh, would you look, see at that? Yeah, that's different. All right, 2 seconds. I'm now going through the sweaters. Ooh, they have short sleeve hoodies. I haven't seen them for a while. Short sleeve hoodies. That's been a minute. No, it's not on this website, is it? Dang it. Okay. Well, it was a huge link. I don't have that link. But listen, it's a similar one. Oh, God. Oh, good day, good day. How you doing, Cap? Thank you anyways. It's okay. I will say, their sweaters are really nice. They've got like a... 2 seconds, let me show you the inside. They've got like a fleecy inside. Do you see this? It's really soft. This is super soft. It's like almost like a plushiness kind of soft. So they're really, really soft on the inside. Yeah, they're great. I love them. I love Do they actually have another mushroom one which I really like, which has color on it? I'm normally more of a color, like, kind of sweater kind of person, so I might get that one as well. Just more. We'll see. Oh dear, because yeah, it's nice. But you can also find them in TK Maxx. If you go into a TK Maxx, they stock their sweaters there, so you can find them in the mod box section, I think, in TK Maxx. Yeah. We come here for crafts. We find cozy jumpers and cardigans. I link you my cozy jumpers and cardigans. Speaking of, I have asked for a cardigan for my birthday. Maybe the goblin one. Maybe the goblin cardigan from Steady Hands. Maybe. The Mahapsy. So we might have goblin cardigan soon. Maybe Mahapsy. If not, I'll buy myself goblin cardigan. The soft, yeah, like really nice and soft. It's lovely. It's very nice, and the pattern is really cool. And it's on the back as well. It's on the back. Goes the whole way around. Which I'll be honest, I can't stand when something has a really cool pattern. T-shirts do it the worst. When like a T-shirt has a really cool pattern, and then it doesn't repeat on the back. No, give me my repetitive patterns, please. But it's really stupid because it's based on one criteria. Yeah, it does. Oh, damn. It's very silly. It's very silly. Ginger! Ministry! I like to assume that's how you're talking to each other. Like, ultimate British yell. Oh dear, I can't do the ultimate British yell though. There are people with better British accents for it than me. Mine was a bit of a weird collaboration of a British accent. There are people with better consistent ones than me, but it would be Ginger! Ministry! Would be how I'd probably do it. Oh dear. Especially when it's in all caps. Also, thank you everyone who's... I've been receiving a lot of very sweet welcomes in a lot of mutual chats. Like a lot of streamers that I also watch, that you guys also watch, people have been saying hi to me, and I'm like, oh, hello. How's everyone doing? It's very sweet. Everyone's been very sweet. Want a kappa governor? Nah, I've already got one, but thank you. Thank you for the offer. I always appreciate an offer of tea, even if I've already got one. I've already got one right now. My stomach is rumbling. I'm not that hungry, but my stomach is doing the rumbles again. Also, is that my phone? Sorry, 2 seconds. Once again. Ah. 2 seconds. I'm going to have to take a break. This one requires me to go talk to Shiny. What can I do? Would you like some words on stream? I just need to quickly sort something out. Sorry. Big wedding tomorrow. A lot of stuff happening. Let me get some words on stream for you really quickly. While I go sort this out. Apologies. I don't want to leave this person in the lurch. Also, there's the lemons. Tits! There you go. Captain TV. You should be able to see everything. You should be able to see everything there, right? Okay. Actually, wait, let me just... There you go. I'm sorry, it's a bit of a mucky one. Bit of a mess. I just need to go sort this out quite quickly. I will be right back. Yeah, sorry. Was I just in time for the game over? Hi everyone, I'm so sorry about that. Thank you everyone for giving me just a moment. I'm just gonna keep an eye on my phone. How did things go? GG's Grobit for leading the round, actually leading overall, followed by Astrid, then Thwamp in 1, 2, 3, well done you three. Then we had Mossy, Rift, Mel, and Starry. GG's. Let me get here and, excuse me, sorry. Get that there. Hello, we're just trying to coordinate some stuff. the day before a wedding, everything explodes, right? That's how it goes. That's normal wedding stuff. Everything explodes. I'm a bit of a point of contact for a couple people, so some people having some issues and such. They're going through me. Apologies. Did I miss anything while I was gone? I hope not. Good morning, Mossy. Good morning. GG's. All mad stuff. Heckin' massive GG's. Okay. I hope all is good now. we're working through it. A few people have it's the time of the year, come down with fevers and stuff like that, and they're people that we're meant to be taking to the wedding. So it's just they're like, hey, listen, I don't know if I should be in the car with you. I'll still go. And it's like, I don't want to be the reason you're not going to the wedding, but I also don't want to be in a car with you for 7 hours when you have an active fever, when I'm meant to be part of the wedding party. It's a tricky one, tricky situation, because I really don't want to be the reason someone doesn't go, but also I also don't like to be the bearer of bad news there, but oh gosh, Gosh. Especially because everyone that's going to this wedding, bear in mind, has like booked hotels for like 4 days, 5 nights, all that kind of stuff. So it's like a lot of money, which since it's 24 hours now before, they might not, oh actually it's less than 24 hours. I don't know if they can get it back. Yeah. Apollo geese, yeah, it's Apollo geese. All of the Apollo geese. Apollo cheese, yeah. Oh dear, wish them the best. I said with all the Apollo geese. It's hard, but feel like you shouldn't take a fever to a wedding. Yeah, it's tricky. It's really tricky because I'm like, you also don't want to make the bride and groom ill. They're going on honeymoon straight after, so I wouldn't want to make them ill before they go on like a big honeymoon either. And yeah, but I also get like from the money side of things, that's a lot of money just like down the drain. And also it's like probably the biggest wedding a lot of us will ever go to. So it's tricky, and I don't, dear, but you know, we'll get through. I will see how this goes. Depending on the response, I'm then going to be the person who has to go speak to the bride and groom about it. So at that point, I might end the stream, just so that I can have a proper conversation with them, because obviously, yeah. So we'll go for a little bit. We'll do a few more minutes. Then maybe I'll look at doing Discord art share, and then that might be it for today, if that's okay. Apollo geese, all of the Apollo geese. I wanted to do a long stream, but you know, some things just come first, and like, yeah, I need to be a point of cool today. You will be known as the one that started the epidemic that everyone gets sick. Yeah, and again, like, if it's something like, if it is like flu or COVID that lasts a little bit longer, that could ruin their honeymoon. So yeah, I generally would be of the opinion of, if it was my wedding, as much as I love people being there and I love my friends and family being there and that's important to me, I'd rather somebody didn't attend the wedding than me have like COVID or flu the entirety of the honeymoon, you know? I'd rather just you know, I'll come visit you a separate time sort of thing, or I'll come see you after the wedding is over and we'll get coffee together and all that. Like, it is a shame. It is a shame when these sort of things happen. But yeah, personally, I'd prefer people, if you were ill, to not come to my wedding. And so I'm gonna, my sister probably feels the same. Yeah, I just had a little conversation with the other family because I'm like, I don't want to put any stress on her. Until we know exactly what's going on, but I would also like second opinion. Second opinion would be good. I do have to turn in for the night. No, I thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Have a lovely, lovely rest of your week. I hope it goes really, really good. I won't see you till the weekend, so yeah, take care of yourself. Have a lovely week. Important too, and it needs a proper chat. Yeah. Oh, it's such a shame. Oh dear. But yeah, the person who's just messaged me, she's so nice. She's so nice. She is such a lovely, lovely bean. And she's like having the same kind of summer as Blapple, where it feels like she's caught every single bug under the sun. Like, any bug or illness that's going around, she's managed to catch it. And I feel so bad because, like, that's rough anyway. But, like, to have oh, gosh. Yeah, just a rough summer. Excuse Hi, Blabble. Sorry. At least talk about me while I'm here. Oh no, I was just saying, yeah, we just had, I'm just keeping an eye on my phone right now because I just had a message from some family who we're meant to be taking to the wedding and has just reported having a fever for the last 2 days. And so they're like, I'll still go. And you're like, you know, if you want me still there, I'll still definitely go and all that kind of stuff. But I'm like, I just don't know if you should be going to a wedding when you've just had a fever. And like, they've been so unlucky this summer because, like I was saying, like you, they've caught like every bug under the sun. Like, if there's a bug going around, they've caught it. And so I feel really bad, and I don't like being the person who's like, you shouldn't go to this wedding that you've spent lots of money getting hotels and stuff for and outfits. You shouldn't go. But like, yeah. Jelly summon Blapple. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to summon anyway. Sorry. It's been rough. Not worth it, just stay home. Yeah. And still have, like a fever? I don't know. I think so. They didn't say that they'd got better, so... Reading between the lines here, I'm assuming. I think if the fever had broken, they might have said something about it, but no, they've just had a fever the last 2 days. So... I'm assuming, but I don't know. Oh, dude, these squares are massive. They are, aren't they? But that's kind of perfect because they grow really quickly, so I can make a lot of them. You also love the pink and the green together. It's very spring, right? I'm doing at the moment just a practice putting stuff together. Get a rat test. I love rats. It's been so long since I got to cuddle some rats. I'm missing in my life rat cuddles. When will the rat cuddles return to my life? When will a friend of mine get rats so I can go over to their house and cuddle their rats? I love rats. They're really good. They're just really good. They're such good beans. They're such snuggle buddies as well. They're like wiggly snuggle sausages and I love them. Oh my god. Either way, rapid antigen test for virus. Oh! Just get rats. Honestly, you're so right. No. Just get rats. Rats are lovely animals, lovely creatures. They spark joy into your life. Just get rats. Like, you've had a rough summer. Have you considered getting rats? I'm out. Same. I've always wanted a blue dumper. This side is really like rats. God, I'm so... What have you considered? I think you'll feel much better if you just get some rats. Oh, and then I can come across to Australia and cuddle your rats. You're seeing rats going to be a version of cleansing chickens? I've seen rats before. I've cuddled rats. I had a rat and I was their favorite human, and that was such a feeling. Such a feeling. Every time I went round, and which was often, I would sit there and this rat would just sneak its way into like here and just go like a little sausage. And every single time, I love them. I love them. Oh dear, they were so cute. I love rats. Oh dear. Hold a rat and it does on your hand. Don't go to the wedding. It dies in your hand. No! No, I love them. That is the only problem with small rodents is their lifespans are so short. So we only get like a small amount of time with them, but I still love them. Oh dear, rats are stinky. I would say these rats were not too stinky. Maybe some rats are stinkier than others. The rats my mate had, they didn't smell. Like, no more than like a dog in the house would smell. Like, if you have a dog, then your house will have slight dog smell. Like, no more than that. If anything less than that, because it mainly just you could smell like the stuff that they'd put in the bottom of the cage. You know? Oh god, why can't I think of it? The stuff at the bottom of the cage. Because they replaced that every week or something. And so like that was like the fresh bottom of the cage smell. More than like rats themselves. I can't speak for wild rats. Wild rats might be stinky, but like these rats did not smell. Oh dear. They were pretty good. Again, no more than like having a dog in your house would like smell of dog smell. Or like cat smell, like they get the cat litter smell. Maybe different breeds, I don't know. I had a friend who kept rats in her room. It was stinky and she cleaned them a lot. They were cute though. I love them. Their little faces and their little eyes and the puppy eyes. Oh, so cute. They're so cute. Oh dear, they're just little cuddle sausages and I love them. I had mice and hamsters and they're like rats. They never stunk. Yeah, it's like you smell the stuff you put down, but like they're generally pretty clean, right? They're always going in the same space. Like, so whatever space in the cage is the poop space, well, they poop constantly, but like the space. And like, yeah, kind of similar to cats. Oh dear. I love them. Cats get stinky breath. Hi, Wada. How you doing? I hope you're doing good. Oh dear, you're so right though. Lots of animals have smell. I think it's just like if you bring an animal into your home and like look after them, some part of it will probably smell, whether it's the bedding, whether it's them, the fur, whether it's like the food they eat, something will smell. But like, it's worth it for the creature now in your house. It brings joy. And rats, I love rats. I think they are so cute and they're so chill and like vibey, and rat cuddles are best cuddles. I wonder if Clen has ever cuddled a rat. Can we make Clen cuddle a rat? Like, Clan, rats have nothing to do with your Twitch channel. Have you ever cuddled a rat? Is Clan live right now? I have questions. I have questions for Clan. Is Clan live? Can I? Clan, have you ever cuddled a rat? I guess I could DM Clan, but if I'm gonna DM Clan out of the blue, like, have you ever cuddled a rat? And then I'm gonna disappear for 5 days. And I feel like that's, oh, 2 seconds. I must hide myself, sorry. Keep, Okay, okay. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought would happen. Okay, right, how to approach this now? Now I need to, okay, I need to contact the bride and the groom. Oh, that's Discord, not me. I'll come back. Hello, I'm here. Hello, I'm still here. Okay, okay, I will get around the square and then we'll do a Discord art share. And then that, I'm sorry, I wanted to do a longer stream, but you know how it be. I'm entranced in online books, so I get most of my entertainment from the book. Yay, reading, hell yeah! Oh dear, are you hinting that you need one of them? IRL Clan Jenny meetup where you can cuddle rat. I would love that so much. I would love that so much. Oh dear. Well, the other day we randomly visited a person that had goats without telling them, and then we pet the goats. Oh, hell yeah. Hi, do you need to end? Yeah, in a minute, I will. I need to go contact, thank you, I missed you too. I need to go pass information onto the bride and the groom, and then onto my family, onto the people that were staying together. Yeah. Oh dear. I just feel really bad, honestly. I just feel really bad. Like, it sucks when you have such a big event and you get sick right before the event. Like, what do you do? Like, there's nothing you can really do in that case. Like, there is nothing you can do, but it is an undeniably sucky situation for that person, and I do feel really bad because they're lovely. They're a lovely person, and I feel like they've just been really unlucky this summer, and it just happens to have been the summer of a lot of stuff happening. So yeah. Oh dear. It's nice to know people who own goats. Hell yeah. Forgot to rush off to lunch. We'll art share when you're back. I might miss you, Astrid, because I think I'm about to do art share in a minute, and then I'm gonna have to go. I'm so sorry. It's just it's not fair to like not pass information on. Dear, so I need to get on that. I need to go be a responsible sibling. I need to go be a responsible sibling for my sister for her day. I love baby goats, hell yeah. At least sounds like Jelly is going to make the information flow, which is good to hear. Yeah, I will. I'll go pass it on to everyone who needs to. Yeah. Oh dear. Hi, Yoppa. It happens. You know what though? It's still going to be a fantastic wedding, and I'm really looking forward to going, and yeah, I think she'll have a wonderful, wonderful day. Oh, after the week, oh, probably. I might have misunderstood. It's like, I might miss you today, but yeah. I'm making out of cardboard. I haven't got far, but I've gone somewhere. Hey, GG's. Listen, progress is progress. GG's on the progress regardless. All right, let's finish this square. I will say, we've still done a very good job today as far as crochet goes. Like, shorter stream maybe, but that's okay. We did good stuff. Look at this. Let me cut this off. Bink. I think that was the last one that I'd done just the flower of. Yeah, these are all squares now. Hell yeah, all squares. And then these are the smaller squares. Let's take separate piles. So I've got, yeah, look at these. It's pretty good. I need to make some more of the smaller ones, but I've been kind of using the end of the yarn balls for those, so I haven't ended that many yarn balls. Yeah, look, pretty good. That's pretty heckin' good. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 of those, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. Pretty good. You're gonna be a watermelon. That's my goal. My goal is always to be a watermelon. Deleting my art share will. Oh, fair. That's so fair. I can do that. I can do that post wedding. All right. Let's have a little look at. Oh my god. Hell yeah. Let's have a little look at some of the art people have been posting today. Starting with Purple, who has made a wonderful themed, that's actually gorgeous. Made this weekend for my son. Oh my god, Purple! Purple! That looks so good. I was gonna say, like, perfect for like very full vibes. Very full vibes. Kind of making tiny ghosts you're gonna give out at Halloween. I will go out and play in air. Do it. Go play in the air. Ah, dear. Yeah, this is done by Purple, who doesn't stream, but is still a very talented crafter. Hell yeah. Clen, we're gonna have to end stream. I've just had a bit of news that I need to rush off for. But really quickly, before I go, have you ever seen a rat? Have you ever held a rat? Have you held a pet rat? I love them. I love them. I love rats. They're like little cuddle sausages, and they're so cute. They're so cute. They just want to cuddle and nuzzle you. They're so sweet. Yeah, you haven't, have you? You've never held a domesticated rat? They're really cute. They're really cute. They're really cute little guys. Clem. They're really cute. They're like little cuddle sausages, and they'll just nuzzle into your arms and like your little like into here and stuff like that, and be like, boop. And they're so cute. They're so cute. And they're like fluffy, they're like little fluffy cuddle sausages. They're so cute. Clen, I will, they're so cute. And when they're really happy, they do this thing where they like grind their teeth a little bit and their eyes are like, wah. It's really cute. It's really, really cute. Like they are like, out of all the animals, like up there with dogs, it's so obvious when they're happy, and because they're just joyful. They're joyful little beans. They're so cute. They're so cute. I smell a new donation, girl. Clen's like, no, please stop getting me to meet every of your goddamn animals. Never let Jelly know which animals you've seen. Oh dear. You need to hug rats with me. I'll bring you rats. I'll bring rats if you bring rat cuddles. Oh dear. This is absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous, Purple. The colors are perfect for fall. It looks really, really neat. Well hecking done. And then from Blapple, look at this. Look at our sweet bean Blapple. They're so cool. That's my ex-wife. That's my ex-wife. They're so cool. Look how cool she is. So cool. So cool. Look at all these extra teeth. We love teeth here. And Blapple's got so many teeth. Oh my god. Jelly's lifetime mission is to make sure Clen sees all of the animals in the world. The paint is so well done. I'm not sure if there's any different. Yeah, this is my average Monday. Average on Monday. I love extra teeth. I love extra teeth. Extra teeth is such a good vibe. Just more. Always more teeth. 10 out of 10. Blapple does stream, and I believe was doing this on stream, which means if you've not checked out Blapple before and you want to see this stuff being done live, go check them out. Blapple is also fundraising for the BCRF right now as part of BOOBTOBER. So if you haven't gone and checked them out, there's like 10 good reasons. 10 good reasons to go check them out. Blapple, teeth, cool art, fantastic body paint, also fundraising, ex-wife. Just very cool bean. Very cool bean. Oh, I'll have a little peek-see. Let me have a little peek-see. Let me make sure. I think it's probably fine. Okay, yeah, this will be fine, I think. I haven't watched the whole thing. I don't want to spoil it, because I was gonna say I'm like, nobody can see, so I don't want to spoil it. However, look at this shark wiggle. Look at the shark wiggle. Look at them go. Amination. Amination. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, Jaff. Amination. Oh dear.
You rescued me, Sir Bubbles.
God, this is well done. Jaff, did you do all this yourself? This is so well done. Oh my god. The amount of work and effort in this? That a big daddy? Yeah.
Mr. Bubbles.
like a minute long. You did a minute of animation? What the actual hell, Jav? That is so impressive. That is yeah, like so impressive. Oh my god. Jesus Christ, that's a lot. Yeah, like I was like expecting, to be honest, I was like, I saw the shark thing and I was like, okay, like a repetitive animation, like, you know, an animation cycle. And then it gets to the next, like that is, no, Jesus Christ, that's a whole minute of animation? Well heckin' done, Jav. Wow. Genuinely, so much wow. That's so impressive. Oh my gosh, well heckin' done. That was good, yeah. Also, Star, the finished shawl, and it fits her really well, and she said it's super comfy. I'm so happy with my months-long project is done. Oh my god. Oh my god, Star, another person who is a streamer. You can see him working on stuff like this live on stream. That is so well done. Oh my gosh, that lovely big powdery edges is so pretty, and it's so consistent. Like, this is all done by hand, and that's so neat and like clean, and like the tension is perfect. Genuinely, like, that's so well done. So well done, and it's so neat, and on such a small yarn as well. Genuinely so impressive. And it does fit really, really well. It does fit really good. Gorgeous Star. Absolutely gorgeous. Again, you can check him out on his own channel. He does all this stuff live on stream, which means you can watch this live on stream. 6 months of... Everyone's so impressive. My gosh. My heckin' gosh. So good. So good. So well done. Oh my god. Just... Jesus Christ, everyone. Jesus. If we nip down now... I think this is the one that got deleted, right? Yeah, this is the one that got deleted. That's super fair. No, absolutely fine, CJ. Don't worry. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. I'm sorry for leaving relatively early today. I will now be gone. I'm gone. Gone for like 5 days. So I'll be hopefully back on... Sunday. That's what the day that I'm looking for is. Sunday. I'll hopefully be back on Sunday, so I won't see you for a while. I will say, I already know who we're raiding into today. We're going to be raiding into Saki. Saki is the person who we've had in our shout-outs today, but also a very, very sweet bean. Saki has been working really, really hard for BOOBTOBER, for those who don't know. Last year, again, Saki donated giveaways for other people to give away on their own channels if they couldn't do giveaways themselves, which was really, really sweet and meant that a lot of people had more milestones because of Saki. And then this year, they've been organising more collabs and doing BOOBTOBER than I have. They've been working so hard to get the community talking to each other and like meeting each other and becoming friends and stuff like that. Saki's just been working really, really hard behind the scenes. You know, getting everyone to know each other and, you know, making things fun for more people and stuff like that. So if you haven't checked them out before, and if this is your first time meeting them, definitely go send them some love. I'm going to give them a little shout out so that if any of you get lost on the way, no you didn't, that's where we're going. If you would like a raid call, here are some raid calls. Grab those. A wonderful way of sending some hype towards Saki. Saki is also actively fundraising. By donating $2, you can choose the next color that they're stitching with. You can also get tarot card readings. You can get some access to some wallpapers. They have lots of like smaller incentives as well as their milestones. So if you are looking to donate to charity, but you're like, oh, I can only donate $2, have a little look at Saki's, because Saki's got $2 donations, two different $5 donations. You know, they've got a few smaller incentives for charity. So very, very cool. Very cool bean. I will now be completely offline basically for 5 days. When I am gone, I'm gone. So please, if you have any questions about BOOBTOBER, ping one of the other event staff, which is either Deimos, Bateman, Vile, or Unpredictable, because I won't be able to help you for the next 5 days. So if you have any concerns, make sure that you're reaching out to a different member of BOOBTOBER staff, not me. And same in my Discord. Unfortunately, if you do have anything you need to ask me, I'd probably recommend waiting until I get back, just because if you ping me, I might look at it, not be able to read it, and then it will disappear from my pings. Yeah, so don't DM me, don't ping me. I'm gonna be gone. Gone. But there are other people that you can ping. There's always the mods in our Discord server and the BOOBTOBER staff in the BOOBTOBER server. So people are around to help you. Otherwise, I hope you have a fantastic week, and I will see you on Sunday. Bye everyone. Have a nice rest of your day. Take care and have a lovely